Hello, everybody.
What's going on?
Not much. Hey, Buck's here. Thanks for showing up, buddy.
Hi, Buck.
I'm here almost every time, Ian. I'm here more often than you.
That's true.
Cutting it close. You are here more often. I'm just here earlier.
Hey, Todd,
What's
didn't
our
you build that once?
This is the paper copy, the paper model. I don't have anything to build, so I've had this sitting and waiting.
Ah.
Hey, Big
No,
Wolf,
that's right. I built that one. Never mind.
Oh, did you already do this?
I got it for Christmas last year and built it.
Yes, I am working on the. I will be building the Cubic Fun paper model of the Titanic. Lit.
Nice.
Big Wolf says, I'm predicting Tiger 1 build stream. He predicted it. Keith is here. Hi, Keith.
No, I put
What's
this
up,
here as a
Keith?
tease, Big Wolf. I'm not building it tonight. I'm working on the ever-challenging Enterprise. Sorry.
Yeah, since you're talking about it, let's see it.
Oh, boy. Okay. Okay, so this is our second saucer. Got the officer's lounge fitted, doing a little more sanding. And my confession, this needs a second coat, but I always tell people not to use this stuff.
Then why'd you use it?
But it's all I could get. I was trying to get some Army Builder black primer or any other large
Army
cans
painter?
of hobby. Yeah, Army Painter or anything. But nobody had any black primer in stock anywhere near me. So even the guy at the hobby shop was like, all right, let's go get that Rust-Oleum. And
It works great just for like light blocking and stuff.
yeah, I'm okay with it. It needs a second or third coat, but I feel so dirty. But yeah, we're working on the Enterprise tonight. I'm going to be working on putting photo etch in this janky shuttle bay. There we go. That's what I'll be working on.
Steve,
You
what are you
sound
working
so
on?
happy.
I am working on the Haunted Manor organist. And I think I found a way to add some lights to it.
Even better.
You need to
LEDs
add
make
organ
everything better.
sounds to it.
What's that?
You need to add organ sounds to it.
Oh, I already got the song planned out. I've got that.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, see, I'm trying to figure out, speaking of songs, I found a knockoff of the Titanic song because I was going to put an intro together if I'm doing that video tomorrow to kind of walk through the Titanic. I was telling you guys about.
Yeah.
So I might do that tomorrow at 11 my time, the same time we do it on Sunday. But I gotta get some kind of intro put together.
Without getting a copyright strike.
No, this is copyrighted free. Somebody basically remixed it. They basically made their own version, but it's the same music. Donnie, what are you working on?
I'm working on a dragon.
That
Looks like
well,
Donnie's just going to wing it.
it looks like wow.
Working on this.
Oh, bump.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it looks like that dragon's missing a core part.
Yeah.
That looks good. Donnie, I need you to move in next door so you can paint all my stuff.
Sure. If it wasn't 120 degrees there.
Stay inside. Hi, Lee. Glad you can make it.
What's up, Lee?
What else we got? Yeah, Buck. Buck, what are you working on?
Looks like a
Is that a
roof.
sidewalk?
I'm roofing the dial.
Oh, you're roofing
Right
it.
now I'm fixing our title up in the top so it says Friday night.
Oh, yeah. What are you trying to show off with your logo there? What's going on?
What do you mean?
You got your logo in the corner?
Yeah. That's coming from StreamYards. Or not StreamYards, but OBS.
Oh. Oh, okay. That's okay.
Yeah, mine's up there too.
There's a better shot of the dial right now.
Oh, yes. That is a much better shot.
That's looking good.
Thank you. I'll tell you, these little tiles are a pain in the butt. Especially because it's touch and go.
Just like a
as to
real
push
roof,
the
except
button
you're
up.
using glue instead of nails.
Yeah, yeah. But it is touch and go as to if I have enough. Because I didn't go as far apart as they did in the instructions.
Improvise.
Yep. By the way, that is not the one I'm building. That's the instructions.
Oh. That's the first time I've ever seen this.
You know what I'm wondering is, where's Eric?
Where's Eric?
Eric's buried in the snowdrift.
I know where he's not.
Good answer, Donnie. So the rule with polar lights is even if something doesn't look like it needs to be sanded, sand it anyway.
Oh, and Ian?
Some of their kits are actually pretty good.
Ian,
Well,
not
at least
that one.
this. Yeah,
I
not
have to
this
say,
one.
you
Thanks,
could have gone to
Donnie.
Walmart. Walmart has black paint.
I went to Home Depot. Fun fact, the Home Depot near my office in Georgia, it is the first Home Depot ever built in
Really?
the country. Yeah, and it's store number 105. And I asked this old guy that worked there, I said, why is it store 105 if it's their first store? He said, no. It's not their first store. It's the first store they ever built. Their first 104 stores were a couple of other smaller chains that they bought and rebranded. And this was the first store they ever built from the ground up.
Ah.
And if you go in there, it's really obvious this is a weird Home Depot because the ceiling is very low compared to other ones. And the layout is just weird, man. Like if you're used to walking in the Home Depot and going a certain direction for paint, you're going in the opposite direction for paint in this one. Like in normal Home Depots, paint is always in the front half of the store. In this store, it's at the back half of the store. It's all topsy-turvy with where everything's located. But yeah, there's my Home Depot fun fact of the day. Home Depot store 105 in Norcross, Georgia.
What would we do with all your fun facts? We wouldn't know anything.
I don't know. You wouldn't. You'd be completely ignorant as to which was the first Home Depot ever built.
And no worse off for it.
Yeah, but it was a very it was this very sweet old Southern man at the key making counter that sort of volunteered the story because I simply asked him, like, this is a weird looking Home Depot. Why is the ceiling so low? Why is all the fireproofing flaking off the rafters? This looks kind of dangerous.
Did he say don't ask questions you don't want the answer to?
No, he just went into his diatribe about the first Home Depot ever built and all that, and I was just like, okay, I'll go along for this ride. Why the hell not? You know, he's not ringing my doorbell holding a pamphlet, so we'll see where this goes.
Yet.
If he invited me to the Chinese buffet for lunch, I might get worried, but he didn't.
Oh, you would have gone.
Yeah, right.
I probably would have. I love a good Chinese buffet.
Yeah.
You would have been worried, but you would have done it anyway.
Yeah. Well, you know, we have our Second Amendment rights in Georgia. I was well protected. Let's see here. God, these parts are just covered in goobers and just nasty mold release agent. Look at all that crap.
I blame the builder.
It's like this thing was made in the 80s. Which is the inside.
It probably was.
No, I think this was a 2005 molding? I forget the first time they popped this kit, but I think it was like 17, 18 years ago. You say 2005, and we're all like, yeah, it's not that long ago. It was almost 20 years ago at this point. I feel freaking old.
You are.
I remember the first time I met somebody that says, "Oh yeah, I was born in 2000." I went, "Oh."
Oh. Yeah, that's always kind of a, oh dear. What am I in for in this conversation?
Close. It came out in 2004.
2004. There we go. It's even closer to 20 years old. And who's burping?
German.
The Germans.
The Germans are burping. 9! Fire the laser, Frau!
That was perfect.
Oh, lordy. I don't know why I'm going through all the trouble sanding the shuttle bay floor. No one's going to see the damn thing through the tiny little opening at the back of the ship. But I'm doing it anyway.
You're not going to have it open?
I mean, I'm going to have it open, but, it's not a big opening. And you're not going to see down these lower levels at the back of the shuttle bay. It's exceedingly difficult.
A lot better than you think you can.
Well, that's kind of why I'm sanding it. But
Who we got?
most casual observers are not going to take like a binocular to the back of my Enterprise when it's turned on and lit up and everything.
Lee says, "Have a good stream. We'll see you on the next one. It's late night." Well, thanks for stopping by, Lee.
See you, Lee.
Oh, thank you, Lee.
Yeah, see ya.
And then we have Dream Big, Build Small. Good evening. Hello. Welcome to the stream.
Hey, welcome. Cool channel name.
Yeah.
Huh.
This part of the
Those
shuttle
last
bay
couple
definitely
comments
needs.
didn't pop up on mine.
Are you on StreamYard looking at all the comments?
Yeah. Strange.
I see them. Maybe the internet's broken in Tennessee.
I don't know. The last one that popped up on mine is when Keith said hi to Lee.
I'll be right back. I gotta go to the paint room.
Alrighty, Steve. I want to break out my Makita lithium orbital sander for this shuttle bay floor. Why do you have extractor pin marks where we can see them, jerks? Ugh.
It's better than some of the older Revell kits.
Oh my god. Not much. It's my night for complaining, I guess, here. Working on the Enterprise. I complain a lot on my channel.
So it's an ordinary
this
night?
No, but this Enterprise is setting new precedents for my complaining level. There we go.
I think we'd be worried you were
I
sick.
don't know,
if
Ian. You made it
complained.
about, 3 or 4 weeks complaining about stowage?
Yeah, well, I mean, but those were very casual, I'm a lazy bastard complaints. This is these are legit gripes, I think. It's like, Mom, I don't want to brush my teeth. That was a stowage. This thing is, Mom, my teeth are missing. Mom, my tooth is growing out of my eyelid.
Stowage.
Round 2. Ugh. Cutting them out of my will, that's for sure.
Who, round 2?
Yeah, and whichever one of you ticks me off the most, I'm going to put you in my will to get any garbage kits I have left in my stash when I kick.
I will take any kit. You know that.
Oh,
Same
boy.
here.
You're both kit sluts.
Kid
Hey, I
sluts.
built the Lindbergh kit, so It's all good.
You'll just stuff your bits into any box that shows up at your door.
And
There we go. My arm's tired already. And I'm not even alone.
Yeah, if you're doing that with us in the room.
Oh my lord. Okay.
Just goes to show you should have spent more time with your shake weight.
Yeah, really.
You'd been fine.
My wife almost ordered a shake weight the other day. She found some like old school YouTube workout video channel or something. And they're like, okay, go on Amazon and order yourself a shake weight. And I'm like, honey, if you start shake weighting, I'm going to record you and post it somewhere. You'll regret it. She didn't order the shake weight.
Guess what Ian's getting for Christmas?
Ooh, everyone's going to chip in and buy me a shake weight? My left arm could use a little more toning up. There we go.
why only the left?
I'm going to leave that up to your imagination. No, I use my right arm for my mouse, so I'm always mousing.
Right.
Yeah, I'm a computer guy, yeah. The left arm atrophies in the IT world. You just ask Todd, he knows.
I can't even use my left arm.
Yeah, see? It's useless. Our left arms are only there for, appearances. That's it.
So Cisco is not your right hand man; he's your left arm man.
He's my left
yeah.
hand, yes.
Cisco's definitely the lefty. He's the stranger.
When I want it to feel like somebody else, I invite Cisco.
Oh. On that fine line of innuendo.
I don't know how fine that line was.
There. You shot right past it.
When is Cisco getting back with your pizza, Todd?
Dude, I don't know.
He's going for pizza, I'm assuming.
But we have a chassis, well, a hull, a frame. I love these things because they just go together so quick.
What is that, cardboard?
It's basically like foam board.
Oh, foam core with
like foam core
cardboard
paper.
facing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Todd?
Yeah.
That first part goes together quick.
Shush, don't ruin it for me. I have to admit though, this is the first time I've seen these come with where it's printed across 2 sheets. They're so big.
By the way, do you have tape?
Do I have cake?
Yes.
No. Do I need cake?
You will need Scotch tape for the lights.
Oh, tape. Yeah, no, I have tape.
I thought he said cake too.
I thought he
said cake also. I was pretty sure he said cake.
Hey, Katrina.
Hi, Katrina.
Why am I not seeing these messages?
She
Are
joined
you
the
not
stream.
seeing them either?
Oh, hey, whoa, Katrina. I was looking for a comment. Hi.
Oh,
Welcome
there
aboard.
they are.
I was just like, I thought Katrina said hi in the comments, and I'm looking in the comments, and I didn't even notice. We have a sixth individual on the stream.
What's
Ian,
up, Katrina?
What are you, new?
Yes.
It's a first. It's his first time.
Yeah, I've only been working here for a week, guys. I don't know. I'm just pretending I'm a Home Depot employee. Yeah, I'm new here. You're gonna go ask the guy down there.
Yeah.
Katrina, what are you working on tonight?
Oh, got a horrible lag.
Okay. Continuing with my weekend wrenching.
That's not good.
No, that's
we
not
got
good.
bad audio lag. Can't hear you, Katrina. It's just You're a McDonald's drive-through.
It's like toolboxes, shelves, and
There we go.
There we go. Who's in charge of making sure
Yes,
your
there
network
is.
connectivity
Yeah, Katrina, if
is
you only knew a
stable?
network guy.
Yeah.
I'm not a network guy.
Hey, you're the IT guy for somebody.
She's using a notebook that we got. It's kind of low powered. I think that's what she's kind of fighting.
You know, I had that same problem with my laptop, and it was actually a nice laptop, and it just did not. And I have really good wireless. I'm surprised that it didn't work, but cabling it in definitely made a difference. So
this is
Mine's on Wi-Fi.
Something's a muck. I mean, she's literally right next to the Wi-Fi.
Well, you know, Steve, there is such a thing as too close to the Wi-Fi access point.
that's true.
Get overshoot. Get overshoot.
I always try to tell people, I say, imagine there's a donut sitting on top of your Wi-Fi antenna because it goes out in a torus shape. So I'm like,
Yeah.
imagine a donut, and if you're too close, it's just as bad as being too far.
Yeah. This shuttle bay has more gaps than my memory after a Christmas party.
Or a Friday.
Or your average Friday. All right. Well, it's somewhat acceptable, I suppose. You know what? If I take down some of this, it'll probably fit a little better.
She shall return. Uh-oh.
Please reboot 3 times.
No, she's going to go get her actual true notebook.
Oh, okay.
CompUSA. Jeez, I'm dating myself.
CompUSA.
Micro Center
Whoa.
had these real inexpensive notebooks. They were like $60 a piece. We bought like 5 of them for the equipment here.
Yeah.
We thought we'd try and use that, but
They were how much?
Negative.
$60 a piece.
Wow. What are they,
What were they
Chromebooks?
like? Yeah, really.
You're
But they're
taking that
perfect.
whole you get what you pay for to the extreme, man.
Well, yeah, but they're perfect for like running the CNC or the laser cutter.
Not so much for streaming.
Not so much for streaming.
Okay, this shuttle base side fits pretty well now. Time for the other side.
You get that Vibro SUX 6000 paint maker.
The SUS 6000.
The Pontiac from RoboCop.
Yeah.
By the way, I just started trimming some of the.
Those who know.
I want something really, really big and really, really fast that gets really, really crappy gas mileage.
I was concerned.
Oh, yeah, so an SUX 6000? Yeah, yeah.
Love you. Eric!
No way.
Did he finally show up?
Get out of here. I don't believe it. Who's the
Eric.
imposter?
Where have you been?
Punctual as usual.
Eric heard fashionably late, but he's not fashionable, so it doesn't really work.
There's no fashion.
Eric bought his fashionably late at Walmart.
That's right.
So, Eric, what you working on?
More Gundam. Yes, Ian. It's an entry grade.
No, but those are very nice models, though. The entry grades are really well put together, nicely color separated. I was saying that the last time, that the entry grades in a lot of ways are nicer than the high grades that cost twice as much.
The one, you remember the one that you sent me?
Vaguely.
Yeah.
That's
the Target
the one that I'm holding off on, because remember I told you, I think it was even before that. I was like, I want to do like a custom paint job. That's the one I
That was
want to do
like,
the paint job on.
Yeah, this little guy. I got mine here. Little Team America World Police Gundam. America, F yeah.
Wait a minute. Where? Exit.
Here he is. That's an entry grade. And he's got great color separation for a $10 kit, basically.
Wow, $10 for that.
Yeah, that's what I sent over, I think. Or I sent you something. I don't know what. I don't remember what I sent you.
No, it was the green one.
Oh, was it a Zaku?
I think so. I can go get it.
Oh, well, that was probably a high grade then. Yeah, that's like technically nicer. I forget. I just put stuff in I just, put your thing in the box and ship it to Eric. That was the mission.
Oh, right.
You shipped your thing to Eric?
In a
Yeah, you
box.
put your junk in the box, and then you give him the box, and then he opens the box, and then he's got your junk in a box. Something like that.
Eric, I would be concerned.
Yeah. Well, he hasn't talked to my wife, so he doesn't know how bad it is, really. Little.
Donnie, did you get all the screws sorted out for the R2?
I did.
Okay, good.
Okay.
I was hoping that would survive the trip, but
It survives fine. It's just that you have them all nicely sorted out. They didn't arrive that way.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure, exactly which ones are what size, so
I think you'll figure it out.
Just put it in the hole, and if it fits, keep screwing.
Nope, I was wrong, Ian. It's this one.
Which one there? Oh, did I send you that?
I think so.
No, I don't think I sent you that. I didn't have a high-grade Barbatos.
You didn't?
I've never bought a high-grade Barbatos in my life.
Do you have another secret online internet boyfriend?
No. Yeah, Eric, I don't know what other men are sending you gifts in the mail, but
I'm
your
cheating
OnlyFans
on
account
sharing
isn't
stuff.
working out as intended.
I'm cheating.
I think
on
Eric
your
stole it.
Does Karina know?
Oh, she's proud of it.
She's probably the one that
She's
signed
filming. She's producing the OnlyFans content for him. All right. Ugh.
Hey, Buck, why do you have to put the lights in so early? I feel like this lighting is just going to get in the way.
You have to put it in early because otherwise you can't get it in because you're going to be not able to get in the tunnel with that.
Yep.
Oh, geez.
I
Oh,
always
dear.
suffer from that problem. That's old man syndrome.
You got to get in
Premature-
while you can.
Premature LEDing.
We're not saying. We're just saying.
See, even Dream Big says you said cake. You didn't say you said cake.
Yeah,
I didn't say cake.
It's
You
a
heard
cake.
cake.
everybody heard cake.
Yep.
I said cake.
See, you said it again.
See, I heard cake.
Only pans. That's a good
Dream
one.
Big says, Katrina, who makes the kit? I may have to pick it up for my garage diorama.
Oh, that's an AMT. Now I got in trouble for answering.
I was gonna say she's on here, isn't she?
Is she?
Oh.
I didn't think.
Oh, she must have left and come back. Hang on. Now she's here.
Hello.
Katrina, now you answer.
Yeah.
It's an AMP.
There, see? Sounds better coming from her, Steve. Sorry.
Oh wow, your picture's way better.
She's
Yes,
like, what's
I
the
know.
point? Steve answers all my questions.
Oh, now we know the
Exactly.
limitation of the notebooks.
Only pans. Yeah, I think we got to find something for Eric.
What?
Only depends or something like that.
Hold on. What are you doing?
So, Donnie, to answer your question, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing good, Katrina. Thanks for asking.
Oh, that's right. You never could answer.
She only asked you because she was being polite.
Well,
Eric's foot,
yeah.
if it goes any further in his mouth, he will be wiggling his toes out of his butthole.
I got to be honest. I kind of can't wait for Wonderfest.
Well, yeah, we were talking about it earlier and you walked away because you're talking to your
Housewife?
servant, or whatever he was.
My manservant? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds like Wayne's all excited for it.
What's that?
Wayne's all excited. He was talking on his. It's only 12 weeks away. That's not that far away.
Oh yeah, no, we're gonna show Wayne a good time.
Hey, what's the deal, by the way, with the schedule? Do I have to extend my hotel stay by that extra day to Tuesday night or something?
I think I'm going out. I'll be there Friday afternoon, and I'm leaving Monday night.
When are we leaving?
We're leaving Monday
Okay,
morning.
Monday morning.
Yes.
Because this is the first time that Wayne and Esther both get to go. Like she had to leave, I think, for some engagement, like her teaching stuff, and so this time she's gonna get to stay. And so I told him, I said, we'll have to hit like the whiskey breweries or the like do the riverboat tour or something.
Oh, a riverboat tour.
Okay,
On Monday, like the steamboats.
that'll be fun.
Well, we're driving. We can leave anytime we want, I guess.
Well, there you go. You're welcome to join us.
I mean, yeah, I'm 6 hours away, so I mean, I could sort of leave whenever.
I mean, Louisville doesn't have much, but like it's got whiskey, it's got the Slugger Museum, it's got, casinos in other states nearby, whatever.
You don't want to get too much bourbon in me away from my bed.
We'll bring the bourbon to you in bed and leave you there.
That's a good idea. All right. My
Bring an
marble
empty
is.
bottle and
Oh,
lock
sorry.
the door.
Yeah, just throw me in my hotel room with the bottle of bourbon and just close the door and just check on me at about 9 a.m. the next day. See if I'm alive.
Well, we can do all that, but I don't know about the checking.
I think we can get the hotel to do that. Can we get a welfare check on this guy?
Look what I got to cut photo etch. A giant slab of granite.
Perfect.
A little better than a ceramic tile, I guess. And quite heavy.
I just cut it on glass.
Yeah, well, I don't want to. My wife said I can't have glass anymore. So, unless
You're the
unless
reason
it's-
why she can't have nice things, man.
Unless it's one. No, hey, when we moved, I had a beautiful collection of beer glasses that I stole from many different restaurants and bars, probably like 20 or 30 of them. And she was
Acquired.
packing the glasses. And I said, honey, do you want me to buy that cardboard box with the inserts, with the grid that you put all the glasses in? And she's like, no, don't waste your money. I got this. It's fine. We unpacked in Georgia, and all but 5 beer glasses were smashed to bits. On top of which,
Wow.
my genius wife, who's really a very, very smart woman. I mean, she is extremely smart and organized and intelligent and
why did she marry you?
Thoughtful. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how
I
it
was
happened.
going to say that.
That's good leading as you're about to trash her.
But this is the same woman that when we were packing up our kitchen in New Jersey decided to pack the half-used tub of Hershey's cocoa powder without a Ziploc bag around it. And when we unpacked that one kitchen box in Georgia, there was cocoa powder everywhere in the kitchen. I mean, I'm still finding things that have residues of cocoa powder on them. So, yeah. None of her stuff got broken on the way here, though, surprisingly.
By design?
Probably. Okay. Photo etch.
It's not okay,
Yeah.
Ian.
Whatever. Live and let live. Let's see here.
That is so.
Yes, live and let die.
No, there you go.
Yeah,
That's close.
that too.
Guns N' Roses, right?
I like Steve. Steve's like, yeah, here comes the butt. She does this and this and this and this.
But well, yeah, no, he was right.
Eric, how about Paul McCartney and Wings for Live and Let Die?
Huh? Oh, not Guns N' Roses. Gotcha.
Right. Guns N' Roses may
Yo,
have redone it, but Paul McCartney and
Paul
Wings
McCartney
did
was
for the
the-
movie.
Everybody say hi to Dave. Hi, Dave. And
Hi,
bye,
Dave.
He's just
Hey,
popping in.
Dave.
He's throwing
Hi,
us a
Dave.
like.
What's up, Dave?
Hi, Dave.
Hi, Dave.
Yeah.
Dave's not here.
Hey, Dave. What's that cartoon
Dave,
like?
did you hear Dave?
Davey and Goliath.
Did you
Yeah,
hear
Davey
Dave
and
singing
Goliath.
to me? Did you hear Dave singing to me on the stream the other day?
I did not.
No.
Yep. So it was a I can't help but say McCook. The MCC UK, one of those streams they were building, and Dave was singing to me.
Well, that's very romantic.
Wasn't it though?
Is there something we need to know about you and Dave, Todd?
Maybe.
Should you tell Cisco now or let him find out the hard way?
I'm thinking, should somebody tell Christine?
Or that. I don't want to be involved in that conversation.
Dream Big says, such a variety of builds. I'm not sure what half of you are building. I am building a small foam core lit Titanic. Donnie's working on a dragon. Buck's working on his Dio roofs.
Yep.
Ian is cussing out the Polar Lights 1350 Enterprise.
Again.
Steve is working on I think an organ.
Haunted organ.
Eric's not doing anything.
As usual.
And Katrina's
Eric's good at
building.
that.
What are you building, Katrina? Is that the garage?
I am building the accessories that go in the garage: toolboxes, shelves. You know, all
Gotcha.
the workshop work tools.
I bought a bunch of those for my fire truck, like same 124 scale parts, bits and pieces, decorative pieces.
Yeah.
Really,
They got quite a few out there.
I was just happy to find the little firefighter dudes because they were hard to find. I must have placed orders with like 3 different companies, and every one of them was like, "Oh no, we have it in stock," and then they email me and they're like, "No, we lied."
Wow.
Seems
And
a
I mean,
little odd that
that
many
was
companies.
after they took the money. They had to refund it, and I did that like 3 times, and finally found a guy that was just like had toys in his basement or something.
Hey, you want to
Seems
see my
odd that
basement
many
toy
companies
collection?
would think they had it and then not.
Hey, come to my basement. I'll show you my toy collection.
Eh? Where's Gilly? Speaking of. Eh?
Speaking Speaking of Canadians,
Yeah, where's Gilly?
he's in a bacon coma.
Oh, he said on Discord the other day that he wasn't going to be on the stream because he had to work tomorrow.
No,
Speaking
Gilly.
of which, do you have to work tomorrow?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No.
Factory's out of parts again.
I do get to work next Saturday, though.
Oh, yay!
Lucky
Doesn't
you.
that make you happy?
Sure, why not?
He's overjoyed, Buck. You can tell.
Yeah, about that.
No, they're starting to back off on our production and crank up the production for the other line. I guess they can't get enough parts to work us both overtime, so they're starting to back off on us and crank up the other line.
What are you on, the Rogues? Ultimas?
No, that's the line they're fixing to crank up.
Oh.
The line
you on,
I'm
the
on
bougie
builds
ones?
the QX60 and the Pathfinder and the Murano.
Oh, you're on the expensive line.
The QX60. Oh, when those first came out, they were terrible.
They're still terrible.
What else we got? We got a laugh from Dave, yes, because Dave sang to me.
Hey,
Drew
there's
Big says,
Gil.
I'm glad they make dedicated kits. It takes forever to get Dio stuff via random accessories included with car kits. Yes, it's true. Gilly says he thinks that Gilly is creeping. I feel like I'm being stalked by Canadians.
You are.
Dave says dioramas are hard work, but very worth it, especially if folks like your work. Yes. I was talking to the guys before the stream started. We just had a repair guy here to replace the ice maker, and he couldn't stop looking at all my models. So we had to give him a little tour.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm just here crazy gluing my fingers to a model kit. Don't mind me.
You're not building if you don't glue your fingers.
Yeah.
Are you bleeding yet?
No, not bleeding yet.
You're not building.
Not today.
They're
I
doing
mean,
something wrong then.
You know,
listen,
sometimes-
I did enough damage on vacation to cover about 3 months of bleeding.
Nope, you didn't do that building a model.
Hey, I just got 2 wisdom teeth removed last Friday, for God's sake.
That wasn't building a model either.
Nope.
and you slept through that.
Bleeding is bleeding.
No.
Nope.
Yeah, I woke up and I told the doctor, I said, could you get me a small mirror? And he goes, why? I said, I just want to make sure you didn't draw a penis on my forehead while you're in there.
That would be the last thing I worry about. The first thing I do is check my pants. They dry?
Yeah, the underwear was dry. I was just double eye. And I said, you know what? Bring a UV light as well. I want to make sure you didn't do it in the invisible ink. I'll tell you, that dentist never had a funnier patient. They couldn't stop laughing. I said, okay, put your composure together. You're ripping teeth out of my mouth. Get it together, people.
So what you're
Well,
saying
then you
is,
shouldn't have been making them laugh. Oh,
Well.
wait, they had to look at you.
yeah,
Oh,
That was
They
too
got-
easy. I'm sorry.
they got
yeah,
in exposure.
that was low-hanging fruit there, Donnie. I mean, I make fun of myself better than you just made fun of me. You
Hey,
gotta try
everybody
harder.
laughed.
Well, you know, pedestrians. There is nothing as grinding on the ears besides nails on a chalkboard as sanding brass photo etch with a glass nanofile. It's a whole new level of horrible.
Then don't do it.
Yeah, but it does the best job because the glass doesn't flex
Just
at
a
all.
regular file works perfectly fine.
Yeah, but I don't
What did
know.
you
The
say it
glass
was?
is.
Would you say it was the worst sound?
Yeah, it's
No.
worse than nails on a chalkboard. Is brass photo etch on a glass nanofile
Oh,
on
you
the
haven't looked at
edges.
your videos.
Oof. Oh, good one, Steve. You You owe me a drink. I'll bring them in my trunk.
Along with the what?
By owe me a drink, it just means grab one out of the cooler.
It's Bash Ian Day.
Oh, that's fine. I love that. Those
Wait,
are my
I thought
favorite
that was
times.
every day.
Yeah, I mean, really. I mean,
This
I think
is
I got a
true.
preempted don't do it, but I'm not sure before I said it.
I encourage insulting me. It's a healthy activity.
I mean, if we don't, we're gonna insult Eric. We kind of
Well,
like Eric, I think.
Huh,
It's not what you said
Possibly.
before he got on the
Maybe.
stream.
right?
The first rule of Eric is don't speak about Eric.
It's like saying Beetlejuice 3 times. He'll show up and make you regret it.
The second rule of Eric is we don't talk about Eric.
And the third rule about Eric is don't use the bathroom after him.
I didn't know that.
I didn't
Well, how you
want
doing?
to.
Knowing is half the
The test
battle.
results come back Monday.
G.I. Joe.
I wouldn't kiss him. He's getting cured off wild turkey.
Man, I just drink
He has a
water.
lip fungus we haven't yet identified.
Wild turkey was my choice of drink back in the day, that's for sure.
Really?
Oh my God, Clark! His eyes aren't crossed anymore. I don't know. Got kicked by a donkey. Eyes went crossed. Fell in a ditch. Eyes went straight.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Who'd have thunk? All right.
Who'd have
We are
thunk?
wired. We are wired for light.
Who the fuck?
Time to work on some deck.
I'm sorry.
What?
What
Yeah,
did you say?
there's that too.
No, he said.
You
He
guys
said
have cake? I'm working on deck.
deck.
Mango did leave us hanging on Australian Modelers Live.
Let's see. What do we got here? Dave
stuff.
says, I'm catching up. As you know, we take a few of our models to small vintage shows. The publics are blown away, which makes it all worthwhile. Yeah. Dream Big says, Dave, I really enjoy building diodes. My 2-car garage is my favorite so far. And then Dave says, my 1/24th windmill is my favorite. Oh, I bet that looks good. Dave, well, I want to see pictures of that.
Yeah.
Throw them in our Discord or something. Dream Big says, I'll check out your channel. And Bilge, oh boy. What about the fact that he let down HTM on AML? Oh, who did that? Eric? Was that you?
Yes,
What?
Mango
Who?
didn't show up. Mango.
Oh, that day. I was busy.
Wait a minute. You were invited to their show and didn't show up?
No,
Yep.
it was like a spur of the moment.
It was
I
a
couldn't
spur of the
judge it.
moment thing and you didn't show up?
Couldn't do it,
Doesn't
man.
matter. Doesn't matter.
some-
We sent all kinds of messages to you. Smoke signals, the whole
I
9
was
yards.
busy.
You were. I don't care if you were dizzy. You're always dizzy.
Wait, what? You guys were asking me to join somebody's live stream the other day.
That's
that
right.
that?
You were like 4th string.
Thanks. Well, you know, that's where I expect to be generally.
We tried to invite everybody. Nobody will. Oh wait, there's Ian.
Oh my God, Donnie. Yeah, because I get on their stream and it's like, were they Aussies or Brits or whatever? And they'd be like, what the hell what is this? Who is PITSTAIN? And why does he sound like a cab driver?
Right?
That's not fair to the cab drivers.
True. Sorry, truck driver.
There you go.
Hey, speaking of which, anybody ever remember that show? It was about a taxi. Like random people would get into his taxi, and then like it would be a game show. They'd have to answer
Yeah, it's called
questions.
Cash Cab. They
Yeah,
still
Cash
on the air,
Cash
by the
Cab.
way.
Yeah, Cash Cab.
It's still on the air.
Is it?
I didn't like the
Yep.
host. He was annoying.
I
Is
wasn't
it
a fan
still
of
the
him
same
either.
guy?
Yep. What
Oh,
else is he
God,
gonna
he
do?
was-
Wow.
He was so irritating.
What
That's
else
the only
did-
job he could get.
Oh God, you guys are brutal.
He was just blah.
Well, I mean, like, what do you put on your resume? I can do game shows out of a car.
Yeah, really.
Dream Big says, "Is anyone doing a build for the under 1,000 group build? What is that?"
Yeah, I've heard about it, but I don't know of it. So
Eric, you just basically said I know about it, but I don't.
well, I've heard the term. I just don't know about it.
So dream big. I just subbed your channel. Looks like you're gonna have some pretty cool stuff going on since you're back.
Oh,
All right. Oh, photo etch. Who's texting me? Stop bothering me. I'm on the live stream.
It's Eric.
asking you to join his stream.
He has it set to auto text.
Okay, now the fun part.
All right, then.
Where are we going?
Okay, I said something nice to my friend that was texting me, which means he won't reply because he's like, "Uh-oh, why is he saying something nice to me?"
He just said, "Who are you, and what have you done with Ian?"
No, he said
What
stop
happened?
touching me.
No. That was just he was actually he texted me earlier tonight and he goes, "I can't take the suspense. Did the Porsche turret ever work out on the Tiger 1 build?" Because I guess he was at the beginning of my build series, or like one of the first couple episodes where I was having some fitment issues, Frankensteining that thing together. And sorry, the King Tiger build. And I said, yeah, it works out fine in the end. Continue watching. I can't believe you're this bored. You're watching my channel. So that was the basic premise. But then he got all emotional on me because I was like, "Oh, how's your new girlfriend? I'm so happy for you." And then he's like, "Oh, I appreciate it." And then he got all mushy on me. And I'm like, "Come on, dude. He's a real douche. Like, he makes fun of me. Like, the way he greets me if I call him, I don't think I could say that on a live stream.
Oh,
But I'll give you a PG version. He goes, "Hey, how's it going, penis face?" You know?
Who is
things
this
like
again?
that. My buddy Eric from Maryland, Virginia area.
You call him buddy?
I call him. I call him like I'll call him ass lips, or we just come up with random insults like Beavis and Butthead style, but R-rated.
Oh, okay. So it's all in jest, right?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay.
You know,
I
us
thought you were
Northerners,
actually
we
being
greet
serious.
each
I was like,
other
oh,
with
okay.
salutations that would basically be fighting words anywhere else in the country.
Little deck out.
But yeah. But now
My
he's
first deck house.
got
There we go.
his new girlfriend has made him soft and weak.
I think she's doing her job right.
Yeah, I'm shocked because he's a pretty hardcore jackass, you know, by nature. She's worked him over pretty good.
Soften him up.
Yeah, if he's watching this,
like a piece of
if
meat.
he's watching, oh yeah, if he's watching this stream right now, yeah, he's been vagina whipped.
Wow.
Interesting.
She's got him wrapped around her pinky toe. Ugh, what a witch.
So what you're saying is he's going to get married soon.
No, he was already married. He's not married anymore, and I don't know. Who knows?
Sounds
Up
like
to
a
him.
soap opera.
Ow! Damn it!
Oh, these girders! So many little photo etch girders to put on in here.
It's good for you.
All these little guys. Donnie, you probably did this, right?
Oh, the
With
girders are the
paragraphics.
easy part.
What's
Wait till
hard?
you
The
get to the
railings?
guardrails.
Yeah, the guardrails look extra fun. They look particularly delightful.
And
Oof.
you spend way too much time putting the guardrails on. Then you start painting it and you breathe on it a little too hard. And go, damn it, they're bent.
Yeah, sounds about right. Kind of what I'm expecting. Number 18.
Then you get
by
through
4.
painting it and everything looks perfect. And you sit it down and pick it up the next day and go, damn it, they're bent again.
Yeah.
That's surprisingly good. I mean, for what it is.
Ouch!
Oh, that does look good.
Surprisingly good.
Oh,
Yeah.
for friggin' foam core cardboard, that looks awesome.
I gotta admit, I'm a little impressed.
All of those 3D
That's
puzzle
pretty
kits
cool.
look good.
I see those all the time at the hobby shop, and I just kind of walk past them and ignore them. But that looks pretty awesome.
You know what? The ones I've built, which is the Pirate Bay, the Black Pearl, and now this, I'm loving them. I think they're great.
Me and my son built the Notre Dame one.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah,
Did you do it with or without a roof?
with
Okay.
Oh, okay.
pre-burnt Notre Dame.
Okay, good. Good.
So Gilly, who's sponsoring that group build? Or who's doing it? For anybody who hasn't looked at the chat, Gilly said that the group build is for under 1,000 subs on YouTube.
For under 1,000 subs.
Yes. Makes sense.
I haven't heard of it.
Who's under
makes-
1,000 subs?
I haven't either.
But it makes sense because it gets you exposure.
Right?
I got exposure once. The cops gave me a ticket.
Is that only a ticket?
I almost got
Well-
arrested.
Yeah, but they looked at it and they're like, no. You know,
No, they looked at him and they looked around and goes, nobody had a magnifying glass. They didn't see anything.
that's what I was going to say. It was only a misdemeanor.
Good luck with your transition.
Jeez.
If only I
coming
could
with the
afford the
jokes.
hormones.
So after that, I got to ask, do you need a Band-Aid?
My God.
Oh boy. Everyone's in rare form tonight.
No joke.
Hey,
huh?
that's what makes for the good streams.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
There's a lot of times we have streams. There's nobody talking.
What?
It's just quiet.
Honestly, the most fun streams are when Steve's making fun of me because he's got a northern accent, so it means more. It's like
So wait
I'm
a
back
minute.
home getting insulted.
Wait a minute. When did Eric start building something?
Eric's building.
Oh, Eric's building something?
Yes.
Newsflash.
Am I?
Gundam.
Wow. I didn't even know Eric owned nippers.
These things, building these is like building a Gundam. It's basically just snapping them together and have fun.
Normally, I just use this.
Dream Big says that Model Speed Shop and Time Machine Scale Models are the group build hosts. Are those channels, I assume, then?
Yeah, I've seen Model Speed Shop. I haven't seen Time Machine scale models.
I'll leave that on the screen for a bit.
Can they
in case
post a
somebody wants
link,
that.
or is that not allowed?
Well, I'm gonna leave it on the screen so people can go there and find those, look them up, look at those channels.
Oh, okay.
Don't yell at me, Todd.
Oh, what was it?
Too late.
Was it Sundays? I
Oh, my
I put
Lord.
Sunday stream out on social media on Facebook, right? And I go to my normal, places where it's like okay to post. I went to the oh god, what was it? It's Andy's Hobbies headquarters, mediocre models. There we go. And I posted it there, like I normally do. It got taken down by one of the moderators there because it wasn't anything model specific. It was just a bunch of us working on models, and I was like, "That's the dumbest reason." So
Right.
I stopped.
Oh, well, okay, guys. Look, full disclosure, I am a moderator.
Yeah, I knew Mr. Mod was going to speak up on this.
I'm a moderator on Mediocre Modelers group on Facebook. It's a great group. You should join. We keep the BS to a minimum. It's all about modeling. But
No cats.
promoting
dogs.
Really?
promoting another Facebook group, if you're posting as Hobby Time Modelers, they consider that trying to poach members to your Facebook group. If you posted it as just Eric, yeah. Well, that's what they do. A lot of hobby groups come in and post in other hobby groups to try to get people to join their Facebook group, and that is verboten.
Right, but if they're that worried about that,
they're
if they're
not
that
worried.
worried about that, then they really don't know how modelers work, because most modelers belong to every modeling group they run into.
Well, no, Donnie, you're correct there. So if I post something of my YouTube builds in Mediocre Modelers, which I do regularly, I post it as just me. I wouldn't set up a profile called PITSTAIN Hobbies and post it in Mediocre Modelers. I would just post it as Ian.
Ian, but that's the thing. That's the thing. It's under my name. I was just
but if you're sharing, sharing a link to a YouTube video, it probably shouldn't have gotten taken down. But it was a build group on YouTube.
Okay, Ian, there's no logic behind this, because what you're saying is they're afraid that they'd be poaching people. Do they actually think people are going to unsubscribe from them and subscribe to the other channel?
You know what? I didn't create the group.
That's what I was saying.
There's no logic to that.
I didn't create the group, and I'm not one of the OG moderators of the group, but that is just one of their standing rules. Is what was it, Mad Lad on YouTube? You see those Mad Lad things all the time, where they're like, got those time lapse videos of doing things, like that thing's that's always trying to spam the place. So when they see a Facebook group page posting, it's generally scrutinized a bit more. But Eric, you should have just messaged me. I would have talked to the other mods and unblocked it if I could.
All we got to do is set their controls, and a group page can't join or post. That's one of the controls.
I'll mention that to them. Thank you.
Posting under his name, but doing the Hobby Time Modelers.
Oh, that's true too. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, if he was posting a link to the post on the Hobby Time Modelers Facebook group, then that would have flagged possibly. But if he was just posting the YouTube video link directly to Mediocre Modelers as himself, then that's borderline, and I would have probably given it a pass.
I don't.
If you messaged
thing
me,
about it is I don't have a Hobby Time Modelers Facebook account. It's actually part of my own account. I just made a group from it.
Yeah,
that's all.
But I don't.
Yeah,
I don't
just,
understand. It's not like I unsubscribed from Wayne just because I joined HTM.
You did too. I
No,
saw.
Right.
I know it's different. I think it's
How do you
look,
poach people and sit there and go, oh well,
Well,
unless you're going to
the
say,
thing
hey,
is-
you can't be part of that group to be in this group, and who says that?
But
No,
they're-
no.
I
they're-
know a group.
Yeah,
They're also missing the fact that they could be pulling people to their group.
Well, 'cause
other
the
channels
problem
could
is-
pull people to their group, because if they did a search and the search came back to them as well, that pulls people into their group.
Right.
So
Oh, that's a good
they're
point.
missing out on that aspect of it.
Yeah, the other thing is it is a group owned by a hobby shop. So if basically the majority of the people
well,
coming
you
in
don't have
with
to-
group pages and
You don't have
business
to say
pages,
anything. You don't have to say
or other
anything
hobby
more.
shops.
So.
yeah, so it's owned by a hobby shop technically, but in this case, it may have been unnecessarily removed. But in that scenario, if you let me
I
know,
wasn't
and
upset
if it
by
does
it.
get
I was just head scratching.
no, that's why. Well, but just message me on there and just be like, hey, this got pulled, and I'll talk to the head moderator and be like, hey, these are my guys. I stream with them. We're literally just all just builders, you know, like no one has a business or anything. We don't have a horse in the
We're
race.
trying to take
There's no
all
money
you
being
people.
made. And they would have been like, oh yeah, fine, okay, yeah, sure, yeah, restore the post, and I would have restored it.
yeah. I don't get
didn't
that
let-
because it's not like there's some kind of exclusivity clause. You know,
Well, because 90% of the time that scenario happens, it's another business, technically, that's trying to do that. It's something that is monetized, that's trying to that sells model kits or products or endorses other model websites or something like that. So it's just it's just to keep out the retail competition. And unfortunately, it's a net that catches fish they don't mean to catch. So you were like a dolphin in the tuna net that day. And in that scenario, you should have just shot me a message. I would have dealt with it.
So is this a setting that's like automatic then? Like it wasn't a real person?
No, it was probably a real person that did it. They just don't know who the hell you are. And they don't have time. You know how crazy it is moderating a Facebook group of like tens of thousands of people? It's pretty insane. There's a lot of noise, and they kind of have to act in blanket actions, you know? Some people are just like getting home from work, trying to spend 15 minutes moderating, and sometimes actions are not necessarily as nuanced
thought
as
out.
they could be. Yeah, because you don't have the time to make those decisions. It's like being on the battlefield. You're like, well, it's pointing a gun at us, and it turns out it was friendly fire, and you took out another Abrams. You know, it happens.
Well, here's a crazy idea. If you don't have time to moderate, don't.
Well, everyone's trying to chip in because there's only so many moderators, and it's such a big group. It's a lot of work. You know, some days I'll have a spare couple hours during my workday to deal with it, and then some days I don't look at that page all day, and I get back to it, and there's like 17,000 membership requests and possible conflicts and reported posts, and it's insane.
Bat shit crazy, man. Bat shit crazy.
Facebook is insanity. I can't imagine Twitter. Oh, that's why I'm not on there. People are like, you should join Twitter and post your stuff on there, and Instagram and post your stuff on there. I'm like, are you kidding me?
No,
Like,
Ian,
I'm not-
when somebody says that, what you say to them with a straight face is, you're going to jail if you keep smoking that shit.
Yeah. Well, that shit is legal in quite a few states now, apparently.
It depends on which shit you're talking about, though.
Oh, well, yeah. If they're on meth, then yeah, we could universally just agree.
You know, it's the whole thing. You know, too much crack will kill you.
Yeah. Even if it's butt crack. If
Okay,
it
in
goes
that
far
case,
enough up,
just-
you're going to hemorrhage.
just a little crack will kill you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like filing tiny bits of photo etch you could bend at any moment by accident.
Do it. Bend it. I dare you to.
It's like, what are you doing at 10 o'clock at night on a Friday? I'm like, filing photo etch. They're like, huh?
Speak English.
Like a real man.
Yeah, like a real man, filing microscopic pieces of photo etch one at a time.
Is that one of those things of you pick your battles and decide whether you're going to use that photo etch or not?
Well, I have 2 sheets of this Paragraphics photo etch now, so if I screw something up royally, I've got a backup plan.
The only part I really had any trouble with was the railings.
Yeah, the railings on photo etch railings on anything are horrible.
Right?
Any 3/50th scale
But they do
battleship
add.
type.
They definitely do add.
You should have seen the
Like it-
railings on the 700 scale Enterprise CV6.
Oh my god. That sounds like a waking nightmare.
Yeah. I had the same problem on mine, Donnie, and I chose not to put them on. Problem solved.
Smart man. Pick your battles.
Problem solved.
Well, the only saving grace is they only go around the outside edge of the deck, so.
Yeah. Oh.
Fire!
New comments. What am I missing? Yeah, photo etch is intimidating.
What? Which one did you do, Donnie?
Which one? What?
The CV. What?
The
what
same one
company?
you did.
It was the
It was
Academy.
the same one, the Academy.
Yeah. Okay.
The Modelers
Dream Big,
Edition or whatever, the one that came with the photo etch.
Yep. That was a fun build.
So, 3
I love
sides
that
of the
awning.
roof are done.
That awning is
good,
awesome.
man.
That looks
Thank
The
good.
roof looks great, but I love the cloth awning. It just sags like naturally.
Yeah, the whole
Actually-
thing looks good.
Yeah. That
No,
was,
actually-
yeah, overall, excellent.
Ian, the funny thing is, that's actually just stiff paper.
What?
Yeah. The sag.
What did you
is
put?
No, the sag
Would
is
you
caused
PVA
by,
glue?
The sag is caused by the braces. It pulled it in far enough to where it'll sag like that, and I need to get in here and probably glue that brace a little bit close. Actually, I like it better that way if it's a little bit crooked.
Are you gonna do that? Are you gonna like modify it to World War II style and just blow it up with some M80 fireworks or something?
No, the Berlin tram dial is set up like that. Matter of fact, apparently the Berlin tram upset people because they only sold it for like a year and a half. Or not the Berlin tram, but the dial. They only sold it for like a year and a half. You can't get it anymore.
Oh dear.
Yeah, well, it literally is a World War II scene.
Gotcha.
Okay, now the fun part.
So I've been researching how to ship purchases home from Japan.
Have you seen some of the sick part works they have that we don't get?
Right?
Oh yeah. Hey Todd, I already warned my wife. I'm like
Like
I'm gonna
the
have like
Yamato?
$1,000.
Yep.
I'm gonna,
Space
yeah, the
Battleship Yamato.
Well, that's also a 3/50th scale, similar to the Bandai one that I built not that long ago.
And it
but
costs
I would
almost as much in plastic.
It costs way more, dude. Way more. The plastic model from Bandai with the lights and the sounds costs, give or take, about $600 and change to
Right.
get off eBay. But the part work is, like $2,000.
Right.
But if we go to Japan, when we go to Japan and I hit up, what's that secondhand hobby shop place?
I don't know.
Hobby.
Oh Jesus. It's Mandarake. If I go to Mandarake or another type of shop like that and I see one of those Yamato 350th scale part work things and they have all the issues, I told my wife, I'm like, I'm going to spend a lot of money. And she's like, okay. And I was like, and then we're going to go to Japan Post and fill up like 6 large shipping boxes full of parts. And the shipping bill is going to be about $1,000 to send the thing back home. She was just like, oh, dear God.
How much did it cost to ship all the DeLorean to you?
The DeLorean was free shipping.
Oh, sweet.
But to be honest, with the price I paid and the free shipping, it cost not that much more than what it would have cost me to complete the subscription in the US.
Gotcha.
It was very close. It was like maybe 5% more expensive than getting it from Eagle Moss, and I got the entire thing shipped, and it showed up in 48 hours. The guy shipped it, FedEx only has one service from Japan, Express. There's no FedEx Ground from Japan. Everything is Express. It's just, do you want it there by 8:30 in the morning, 10:30 in the morning, or like before 5 p.m.?
Overnight parts from Japan.
Yeah, that's why I said the video was overnight parts from Japan, because it was pretty crazy.
By the way, Ian, I want to see FedEx Ground from Japan. I really do.
There's no FedEx Ground. Doesn't exist. It would be
FedEx
Water. It would be FedEx Water from Japan.
That's what I'm saying.
But if you go to Japan Post, so when I ship things back to the U.S. from Japan, inevitably, you could do sea freight, surface, and that's like 2 months transit time. And then there's EMS, which everybody knows, Express Mail Service. And then they have SAL, which is basically surface but airmail, where it goes surface mail to the airport, then goes by an airplane to the U.S., and then goes surface mail when it gets here. And that seems to be the most affordable option. Unfortunately, that's currently unavailable from Japan Post due to, leftover restrictions from COVID. But by 2024, I'm hoping they're back to like normal services.
So they can't ship anything over here on a boat because it might breed COVID, but they can fly it over here on a plane just fine.
No, the thing is they limited it to either express mail service or total surface service. So you either get it here in 5 days or you get it here in 2 months. The service where it gets it here in like 2 weeks is still kind of unavailable. And I would do the 2-week option because we're going on basically a 2-week vacation. So if I'm in Japan and I ship it out like a day or two before we fly to Thailand, that way when we get back from Thailand, everything will be at the house waiting for me. So that's what I'm kind of aiming for.
You travel an awful lot.
Well, no, that's 2020. Well, it's going to be our 20th anniversary next year. So we're planning a huge, big, fancy vacation.
I need some clips.
Big to do.
What clips? Like pressure clips? Oh, somewhere. Oh, right there.
Should have enough.
1,
2, 3,
I don't
4.
know.
that Amazon joke.
No, it's not an Amazon joke.
Hey, Buck, how big is that dial going to be when you're done?
This big. It's as tall as it's going to get.
No, I mean like on the ground, like the base.
It's full sized right there. That's the whole thing.
Oh,
Just got to finish up the detail work and everything.
Yep. Plus, I've got to put a hole somewhere in here into the base, or 2 holes for the wiring to go to the tram, come out inside the building here, and then a plug on the back. Right now, I'm trying to figure out best way to cut this cardboard off without destroying the roof. Because I'm also going to close up the back of this thing.
Very carefully.
That too. Let me see if my line I extended across the top is going to work. It should, or at least be close. The awesome part is that even though this is done being built, there's probably about 6 hours of painting to do to this roof.
Wow.
Have fun with that.
Oh yeah.
And
Well,
weathering.
see, that's part of the. That's what I'm saying, because what I'm going to do is all the gaps between the tiles and the base of the tiles, I'm going to paint black. Then I'm coming in with some green and just going splop, blop, 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 splotches. Then come back with ochre, and then after that, that's when the terracotta color comes in for the tiles. Maybe not 6 hours, but quite a bit of work still to go on here. And then as soon as I'm done with that, I get to do it again on the top of the bar.
On the top of the bar.
Yeah. You got the house on the, let's see.
On top of the bar. You didn't say it right.
On top of the bar. So you get the house over here.
How dare you say it? How dare you say the letter R?
R.
Hey, in Tennessee, we use the whole alphabet, not just select parts of it.
Yeah. The bar has also the second floor of the bar with the balcony has construction in it. And I'm lighting it as well.
Yeah, but that's the fun part.
That's the easy part. Throwing 4 or
And you
5
use the
strips
lighter or
of LED
match?
tape. Flamethrower.
That reminds me, I got the little motors in for the JJ prize.
Yeah.
Cool.
Hopefully those will turn slow enough.
Hey, Donnie, if the motors don't turn slow enough, have you considered adding a resistor to just slow them down a little more?
Well, it's not a matter of the voltage. I have a motor controller. Where is it? Where is it?
It's over there.
It is over there.
Glad to help.
Well, because
See,
when
I have this motor controller.
Yeah.
The problem is with the motors that came on those little drones, once the voltage gets down so low, it stops slowing down. It just stops.
Okay.
It doesn't have enough torque to turn the gears below a certain voltage. So I'm hoping that these motors, being about twice the size of that of the motor that came on it, I'm hoping they'll have enough torque that I can slow them down a little more. Plus, they're a gear reduction, so the motor will still be spinning faster.
Okay.
See, they have a little gear reduction there on the front of them.
Yeah.
At 12 volts, this is supposed to turn 50 RPMs. So if I take it down to like 6 volts or 3 volts, surely it'll be slow enough.
Maybe. And don't call me Shirley.
But I wanna.
Fine.
That was a good movie, by the way.
That was a classic.
Oh, Nice beaver.
The
Oh no! When
best
this
was
was
when
That was
Captain, what's
Police
his
Squad.
name?
Do what?
That was Police Squad.
Oh yeah, that
Yep.
was Police Squad. You're right.
No, that was.
Nope, Police Squad. She was up
Frank
on a ladder
Drebin.
getting a book.
Yeah,
Oh, that's right.
yeah.
Frank Drebin, Police Squad.
loved it when that one lady was freaking out on the plane.
Everywhere I look, I'm reminded of her.
No, Nice Beaver was Naked Gun.
Well, yeah, same thing. The
That's what he
Police
meant.
Squad
Naked
was the
Gun.
TV show that.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Naked Gun.
Yes, the movie was called Naked Gun, Donnie. You are
Yeah.
correct.
I thought I got the brown.
But it was Frank Drebin, Police Squad.
Yeah, they turned around and made a TV show out of it. Really? Oh my God, are you shitting me?
I wouldn't shit you.
The cap on my paint is cracked, so as I shook it, now I'm the modeling Pope and blessing everything.
Oh, Steve, that's what they made acetone for. The lacquer thinner.
Been there, done that.
By the way, never clean your cutting mat with acetone. It wipes the lines off. Ask me how I know.
Don't spill Tamiya extra thin on it either, because the same thing happens.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
Ask me how I know that.
Yeah, I gotta put another order. Andy's Hobby Headquarters needs to make like one of those big giant gray cutting mats that you cool people have on here.
You know where I got mine?
Where?
Walmart.
No,
I
that's
was
where
so-
Donnie goes for his dental work.
No, seriously. Walmart in the crafting or sewing section. I can't remember. But they have like 5 different sizes of them. They have one bigger than this, but my desk is not big enough, so.
Yeah, maybe I'll take a look. I do need a bigger cutting mat, I think. Okay, these photo etch garters aren't really all that. They're just a tedious thing to like file down the nubs, but
So I'm still going to be here, guys, but I'm going to be quiet for a little bit.
Okay.
Or you can talk like this while you're eating.
no complaints here.
We don't have manners.
It's all right. We'll mute him anyways.
He usually mutes himself.
At least he's not echoing tonight.
He's not. I hear no echoes.
Yeah.
Same.
Well, the amazing thing is that you guys have said that you've heard echoes before.
Yeah.
When I'm wearing headphones.
Still echoes. Echoing headphones. Telling you.
It must have been some weird OBS feedback loop or something. Maybe you had the audio enabled in OBS and on StreamYards. I don't know.
Nope. OBS has the audio shut off.
Yeah, Dream Big. I think I got it over in the sewing section. They have like 4 or 5 different sizes of them. From like a 6-inch one all the way up to like, I forget, 48 inches or something like that.
Joann's is a good place to find them too.
Yep.
Amazon.
Amazon too. But I was just at Walmart one day getting something and I happened to wander by and I was like, oh, look.
The only problem with Amazon is they send them coiled up. And so You never get rid of that curve in the thing. I threw one I got from Amazon out on top of the hot tub, let it sit in the sun and, flatten out. Now it's warped.
Did you say hot tub?
Yes.
Aren't you fancy?
I wish
I don't
somebody.
ever
You know how
want. I don't ever want Buck and hot tub in the same thought stream ever again for the rest of my life, please.
Okay,
True.
Ian, just for you, the hot tub is just outside of the shop.
Dear God, please, in the goofy, in the goofy pajama pants and the hot tub.
You're picturing a goofy Speedo right now, aren't you?
Oh,
It's in your head.
Oh, that's a goofy with a small nose.
Where is the nose and the mouth silk screened
Yeah, well,
on that horrible
Yeah, that's a
garment?
goofy with a small nose.
Oh,
And a little gray beard.
Gray nose hairs coming out.
Yeah.
But you know how they make the cutting mats with like the World War II planes on them, and some of them have tanks on them. Why has nobody ever thought of putting like the Enterprise on one? Because I would buy that shit in a heartbeat.
Because nobody cuts the Enterprise.
But that's just it. You don't cut the cutting mat.
Oh, I've cut through a cutting mat.
I have too.
Yep.
I've never cut through a cutting mat.
I punched a hole in them.
I hung one up on the target hangers at a gun range once.
I found out what Tamiya Extra Thin will do to them.
Yeah, I've done that.
So did I.
Yep. I'm like, this paint won't come off. Let me get out the acetone. That'll take it care. Oh boy, no, that didn't work.
What do you
out
know?
well.
That printing is not glue proof.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It is not solvent proof at all.
Not to me extra thin proof, that's for sure.
No.
Oh boy. Okay. Photo etch.
By the way,
What? Are you kidding me? They got the microscopic pieces here. Hold on, where are they? Where's number
Which one?
24? Part 24 on the photo etch fret. Oh, here. These. Oh my God!
yeah.
I gotta put. Oh, for God's sake! Okay, fine.
Put that
those
back
are
up
not
there.
that small, actually.
Ian, bring that back up there. That's not so bad.
Did you see
I
the
mean-
chairs I made for the Sea View?
Look at these girders; those are nice, and the railings that Donnie was mentioning.
Don't breathe on those.
Yeah, no,
Right.
exactly. Woof! I mean, here's
Doesn't
where I
give
am
it a big
so
piece of
far.
granite.
Oh,
Nope. Sorry.
Let's see it.
Nice.
That looks pretty good.
yeah.
Yeah, you
That
should
looks
have
like
cut
true.
the windows out before you glued that on, though.
Shut up, Donnie. I hate you.
See, that's the beauty of photo etch. You could cut the windows out from the plastic, and it doesn't matter how perfect you cut them. You know, they could be all wonky and shit. And then you put the photo etch over it, and when the light shines through, they're perfect.
All right, I broke off the photo etch. I'll cut the damn windows out now.
There you go.
Ah,
That's why we're all here
fell
to
on the
help.
floor and I can't.
By the
find
way,
it.
I finally tried this fan cap adapter for the Posh since I got the new air compressor.
Oh,
Yeah.
you put a fan tip on it?
Yeah, that thing is amazing.
Yeah, you'll go through
Yeah, the
paint
fan
like
tip is
nobody's
awesome.
business.
That's true, but I painted that whole big old dragon in like a minute and a half.
You know how
Really?
when you buy your paintbrush, it comes a little like a little cup and a big cup? That's definitely the big cup.
But I painted that whole dragon.
Yeah.
That
Yeah. Once you put the
in
fan
like a
cap,
minute and a half.
once you put a fan cap on an airbrush, you're just like, I need more paint.
Yeah.
Is that a
it
real
goes-
These
dragon?
little 10-ounce bottles are nothing anymore.
Yeah, it just goes. It goes so fast with the fan cap.
Yeah, but you know, when you
But
can
Donnie's
paint
a
that whole thing in like a
professional
minute and a
car
half, that was just her.
Donnie is a
Dream Big says
professional painter.
He drills holes in his mat all the time. Yep. And Lemur is here. Hey, Lemur. And he says, Talon?
Yes, Talon. This one.
Ooh, fancy.
Yep.
Fancy.
It needs to
Donnie
be
cost
cleaned
me
badly.
Donnie cost me about $120 on that one.
Yeah,
Donnie's
I
the
love
bougie
this airbrush.
redneck.
Absolutely love that airbrush. For covering large areas, I haven't found an airbrush better than this one yet. As far as detail goes, it can't touch the Sotar, but for covering large areas, that thing is awesome.
Dream Big says, Donnie, is that dragon for Dungeons and Dragons?
Yeah, I'm actually painting this one for a friend for his birthday.
You do commission work sometimes too, don't you, Donnie?
I do.
What have you painted under commission?
I've painted, I don't know how many minis for Dungeons and Dragons, you know, fantasy type minis,
Warhammer.
and I've painted a butt ton of Warhammer minis.
Have you done anything? I mean, what have you ever done other than minis as a commission? I mean, other than like this dragon,
I've done a few models, yeah.
like
I
that's
did
pretty cool.
Enterprise CV6. I did TOS Enterprise. The Seaview I did for a commission. I was trying to remember what else. Oh yeah, I did.
Don't you still have an
the
Enterprise
tanker
that's upside
plane.
down on your shelf?
KC-10 tanker plane.
Oh, I remember that. That was awesome.
That was an interesting kit to build. That's the first kit I've ever built that had absolutely zero locator pins on the whole kit.
Don't get me started on the shell kit. Just
That
don't
was
get me
just-
started on that one.
Put some glue on it, hold it together, and hope you got it in the right place.
Oh yeah, well, and that's the thing, Donnie. Is when you're doing that on a square tower, that sucks.
Yeah. But it worked out pretty good. I will never in my life build another 1/144 scale airplane though.
Why not?
Because some of those parts, even though that's a freaking ginormous plane, some of those parts were microscopic.
A couple of years ago, for the end of year group build, you know, the 6-day build,
Right?
I built the A380 in 6 days.
Nice.
I'm loving the way this is going together.
You know what's
That's
funny
not
right
annoying.
now? The person who complains about everybody else making noise with compressors and stuff is the one making the noise.
Yeah, I'm doing it on purpose, Donnie, because this is all your fault.
Making all the noise, isn't it?
It would have
God,
been
this
entertaining
plastic
to
is
see
like-
him.
This plastic is like really hard to drill through, surprisingly.
It's actually fairly soft plastic.
Yeah, but it's thick in this spot where the,
Yeah, it is
the
thick.
windows are. It is very thick.
I guess they made it thick because it's so soft.
I have no idea, but here we go. We got some holes drilled there. So, to me, a handy drill.
I just used ye old Dremel tool.
The
Lemurs is hanging out with us for lunch.
Nice.
the only tool you use to build Plamo, that's also something you have to build out of Plamo.
Right?
Not the only one.
Oh, one of the few. I know they have a router also, I think, right?
Yeah,
I would
have
actually like to have that.
that. It's not bad. It doesn't go fast enough to ever melt plastic.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, well, that's
Even
the
on
whole
my
point
lowest
of the to
setting,
be a handy
I'll
drill.
lowest setting, I'll melt plastic with my Dremel. So
Yeah.
Oh
Well,
no,
here's
I
the
love
Dremel
my
that won't
Dremel.
melt
I
plastic.
use it all the time.
Look at this one. It's the pet nail trimmer. And if you put this on low, it's almost impossible to melt plastic
oh, cool.
with this pet nail trimmer Dremel.
Same with
It's a
this one.
4.8 volt NiCad.
Yeah, this one right here, if you put it on low, it will not melt plastic.
Yeah.
It's hyper tough.
This one.
Oh,
That doesn't
that's
sound
the
mean at
Walmart
all.
version of Harbor Freight.
Walmart.
This one right here. The only problem is, I usually forget and go for the minus button, which turns it full bore.
The minus button turns it on full blast.
Yeah, because it's going one step down from zero. One step down from zero is the top.
It should just stop.
No, if it's turned off and you hit the minus, it goes full bore.
All right, time to wire the next deck.
Do you notice you have two strings, one that runs down either side?
Oh, I already did those.
Okay. Because one of those strings, spoiler alert here, Todd. One of those strings is actually the one that goes between the towers. And
well, I'm guessing it's this one here because I haven't touched that one yet. But
yeah, one of them is like forever long.
Okay. Ooh. I wonder if my paint guide that I ordered from Truck Modeler showed up yet in my mailbox. Let's see.
you know what I'd love to see is, we did that interview with Jason.
Yep.
I'd love to see if I could. I want to send him a panel of the Enterprise and see if he can match the colors.
Oh, that would be cool.
If he could do all the duck egg blue and all the other shades.
Because I have a set from Scale Colors, but I haven't tried them yet. But if he could match, I trust Jason and I like what he says about his paints. And I'm like, if I could send him, because I have spare panels, and if I send him one of like the deck panels or something that has all the colors on it, and if he could match that, then I could do a lot of filling and stuff where the cracks are. And
I really want to try those outlaw paints.
Well, here, big me for a sec, guys. Somebody big me. Because this kit of the refit is almost 20 years old. Here's the paint guide.
Yeah, Model Master.
And testers and Model Masters and
Well,
none
the
of this
testers
crap.
you can still get.
Yeah, the testers you
The
can.
Model Master is the problem.
yeah, they stopped making it, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
the duck egg
Yeah.
blue, the
When
light duck egg
Rust-Oleum
blue.
bought testers, in their infinite wisdom, they discontinued Model Masters, but they kept the little square testers bottle.
Yeah.
Hello?
So I can't get Model Masters paint to do this thing properly. So I've just been buying up every damn shade in the world of rando Tamiya paints to try to get close, hopefully, with one of them or a combination. But like, I really don't feel like doing all that much paint matching. It's kind of
No, I
ridiculous.
wonder if you can find Model Masters on Scale Model Graveyard there that Buck uses.
Well,
like we got this Tamiya light
I
blue.
tried that.
Except,
I tried that, Eric. I bought like 15 bottles of Model Masters paint, and I think
Medium
there was
blue.
about 5 of them that were usable.
Oh boy, yikes!
The other
You got
ones
a
were
bad
so
batch.
clumpy that no matter how much thinner I put in there, no matter how much mixing I did, it did not fix them.
Dang.
You ended up with a bad batch, Donnie, because I bought like 30 or 40, maybe 100 bottles on the scale model graveyard, and I've had to throw, I'd say less than 1% I've had to throw away.
Model Master?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
There's
so like this is
several
what I've got
Model Master
collected.
paints that I would love to have.
Here's what I've got collected so far to try to hopefully come up. I've got some XF21 Sky, XF18 medium blue, XF23 light blue.
That is close to duck ass blue.
Yeah, cockpit green, Imperial Japanese Navy. Like I've just got so many different rando light blues and medium blues and light greens. I'm just hoping something. Otherwise, I'll just say screw it. This is the best I could do with what I got because I can't get Model Master new in the bottle.
I like the Model Master paints. They spray good.
I've never used them. I wouldn't know.
I like them. It's just that by the time I discovered them and got to using them, then they quit making them. Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Ian, what you ought to do is reach out to Boyd on Trekworks and find out what colors he makes, because he makes.
Well, no, that's why I ordered. Well, I ordered the Trek Modeler paint guide because they've updated it recently, and they said new updated paint list.
If
and
you
that's
talk
what
to
Boyd's
Boyd
probably.
now, he will tell you craft paint colors to mix because he's been using craft paint colors lately.
Yep.
Yeah, possibly, but
he has.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for my paint guide to come in from Trek Modeler. That might actually, because I'm sure they consult with Boyd since he is the preeminent refit builder in the world, basically. So I'll see what I get with the Trek Modeler paint guide. I paid $35 for a PDF file, but I'm happy to support them and their business. And not be like a sneaky Pete and like start DMing people on Facebook and asking them to share their PDF with me.
Oh, surely nobody does that.
Yeah, I mean, my wife even said, why don't you just message some people online and see if they have the paint guide? I'm like, honey, this is a small business. That's just crappy. Just pay the money and get the paint guide. Buy the PDF.
Pay them in.
Support them. It's not like you're downloading a questionably legal copy of like a pop song on the internet. This is a small business. So
Napster, baby.
Yeah, back in the day. Good old Napster.
That's when you
Remember
would start a download of a song, go to work, come back home, and hope it's done on your
the album.
56K dial-up modem.
Oh yeah. Well, I had an ISDN line at the time, so I had 128K.
Oh,
a little faster. Well, there was a glitch in the Matrix too, because for some reason, even though I was in a residential apartment building, they installed a business grade ISDN line in my apartment in the Bronx for the same price as a regular POTS line, like a regular old telephone line. It was kind of I don't know how that
telephone service.
Yep. Well, not everybody knows what POTS means, so I decided to
Bilge, they don't have paint codes per se for that stuff.
If you look on the Smithsonian's website, they have an article about when they restored the Enterprise, and they give paint codes.
That's for the original series. I'm talking about the next gen.
Oh, never mind.
Or
then.
the refit.
Oh, the refit. duck egg blue and white.
I was about to suggest Steve Neal, but Steve Neal didn't do the refit.
He has done the refit.
Has he?
Yes.
I haven't watched him in a while.
He's done the refit, and then he's got his own big giant, I forget how long it is, Enterprise
6
that
foot?
he made.
6 foot.
Yeah,
See
but
that
he
guy that's
charges,
building the entire
he
TOS
charges like
interior?
10 grand for it.
How
I
much?
saw the guy building the full
Like
interior.
10,000.
Yeah. Yeah, Steve.
What was that, Todd?
He's building a scale model, 1/25th scale.
Todd cut out.
Am I here?
Todd's got to
Yep.
call IT.
He's building a 1/25th scale of the interior out of like foam core. He's nuts.
Wow.
He has
That's
crazy
cool.
skills, man.
That I mean, and it
That's
looks
cool,
phenomenal. And but I was trying to do the math on it real quick in my head, but I'm like, that thing's going to be 30 feet long. So
Well, when he first got a 3D printer, he was building the a 6 foot one for the Smithsonian, and he, you know, I don't remember what the amount was, but if you donated a certain amount, he would 3D print. You know, you send him a picture of yourself, he would 3D print you and put you inside the ship.
that's cool. That is cool.
What'd you do?
I got all the lights in.
No. Oh, my fingers are getting glued together any second now.
Eric, are you outside? It sounds like a blizzard.
That might be me airbrushing.
Blizzard, oddly.
Dream Big. Hey, Dream Big. What's your name? I don't like saying Dream Big. Let's get some names out here.
Yeah.
Like, I know Bilge is Alex, right? Is that right?
Yes.
But he says, Dream Big says, wouldn't craft paint color pigments be too large? I run into that problem when trying to paint minis.
Generally speaking, that is a problem.
Yeah,
Yes,
but
Corey.
if you thin it down real good, it does work.
You might just have to thin it down a ton and then put on multiple coats.
Yeah, I used craft paint to paint the Discovery Enterprise because they have exactly the right color in craft paint.
Dream Big. Okay, Dream Big's name is Corey.
I did the same thing,
Well,
Donnie, with my disco
Did
prize.
you?
Anything else?
Did you use the one
Craft
that Boyd
paint.
recommended?
Yes. Yes, I had to.
Yeah, that's what I
used.
Oh, here. You need it? I'm
Bill
done.
says he heard of a blow-up that changed his name, his home security to be like a computer and house lights
What?
go red. I did see the video. I saw that video.
Todd did that.
Why? Because you bought it cheap?
Oh,
I know, they're not
Well,
that
it's
expensive to
expensive.
begin with. They're not. They're all around.
terrific.
On that thing, it's horrible.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, they're not.
How's the modeling coming, Katrina?
It's coming. Better than my Mach 5 so
One
far.
part at a time, right?
Yep.
All these little girders. So many little girders.
It's good for you.
Oh,
Stop whining like a little girder. I don't know.
show you my.
Don't be such
Show
a
you my girder.
A girder?
Oh dear.
Just think of the guardrails while you're doing the girders, and it'll make the girders seem much better.
Yeah, really. Oh, broke my blade.
I hate when that happens.
Bill
Yep.
says you use a hanky and don't make a mess.
I think that's why we invite Bilge.
You should hop on the stream one of these times and insult us to our faces.
He has.
Yes, and he does quite well at it.
Yeah, I can't remember who it is he keeps calling a mango. Do you remember who that is, Eric?
No. No. Short-term memory block.
Memory block? That makes me think it's you, Eric.
It is.
It was probably Eric.
It was. Why else would I ask Eric?
Is everyone's channels linked below? I'm trying to get all of you subbed. I think so. I don't know if your channel's on there, isn't it in the description? I think so.
Well, it's live from the Maker's Cave. It doesn't say what the channel name is, but that's the name.
Yeah, we got to get his. Well, I mean, do you want your channel, exposed?
Yeah.
All right.
Exposed.
Exposed.
Listen to Eric.
Eric's exposing himself again.
Modeler's gone wild.
Didn't that guy go to jail?
Yeah, I think so. I think somebody might not have had a real ID when they were checking before filming.
Fortune why he could, though.
Yeah, really. I foresee myself needing spares of this #1 photo etch fret part from the other sheet at some point in the near future.
What is that part?
These are some of the tiny itty-bitty girders in the back of the cargo bay, shuttle bay.
By the back wall?
Yeah.
Bill says, don't make Katrina use her pimp hand, Ian.
Why would Katrina use her pimp hand to me? I'm not the one that mispronounces her name all the time like Eric.
Right?
How did I get dragged into this?
There's a misdirect.
Yeah, I'm redirecting the anger and the ire to someone way more capable of it, such as a strong woman.
Are you calling Eric a strong woman?
Oh my God.
Backhanded compliment.
Yeah, that would be a compliment for Eric.
Eric resembles that remark.
I do.
Just ask his
Eric?
wife.
Bill
Eric?
says naked and scary modeling. Yes.
Hey, full contact
We
naked
can
modeling.
make that happen, Bill. We can make that
Hey,
happen,
Buck's
Bill.
done that.
I mean, he's probably got a slide that goes out his window right into the hot tub. So
Yeah, it looks like the slide is shaped like Goofy's tongue.
Hey, I'm not afraid of my body just because you guys are.
Okay, whose alarm went off?
That was me. I gotta
That's
take
the
my
bedtime?
antibiotics. Post-op.
Samsung phone.
Post-op medications. Yes, Samsung Galaxy S20 whatever 1 Max something Pro. I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, my alarm has that same sound, and I'm too lazy to reset it.
Yeah, me too. It's like whatever.
It's like, hey, it
Is
wakes
what it
me
is.
up. Cool.
How am I?
You're doing black. Great. Great.
Grand. Wonderful.
These Tamiya decal scissors are really great for trimming photo etch because they will trim it without bending it. They're super
I just
sharp.
used the big giant rounded blade on my scalpel. You just set it down there and just kind of rock it back, and it snips it right into. Perfect.
Yeah, no, I haven't found anything better. I mean, the scalpel works, but if you have a little nub left over, and the part is a little too thin to like grab onto to file, just hit it with the decal scissors from Tamiya.
Alex said Ian would be the only one not worried about dropping his knife.
Yes, indeed.
Had to think that one through, Ian.
Yeah, I was like, I replaced the word knife with soap, and then it made sense.
Jesus.
I was just like, okay, I get it now, and that's what he meant. I'm sure.
He was like, wait, what? Oh.
Oh, soap. I get it now.
Oh, crap.
Uh-oh. What's happened, Steve?
I put the cap back on the glue and
You needed the glue again? That's not really a big oh crap. I mean, that's why you said oh crap instead of something more spicy, I guess, but...
Well, no, I'm trying to hold the model together, and
Oh.
I didn't have enough hands.
I can't believe you haven't upgraded to a
came
third
out
arm yet. You've got like 18 3D printers and all the other cameras and other equipment, and you don't have a third arm yet. I'm shocked.
He probably has enough equipment to build a third arm.
Yeah, I know. You should be able to build the third prosthetic limb with cybernetic implants to control it by now.
I don't need that. I'm only a cat away from being a supervillain, so.
Might as well go all the way then.
Can you build me one of those police bomb robots with a shotgun attached to it?
Shark with a laser on its head.
Yeah.
Laser.
All I freaking want is a freaking shark with a freaking laser beam on its head. Well, we have salmon, but they're very angry.
Is that too much to ask for?
Oh, no, they were sea bass. They're angry sea bass, though.
I love it when he asked his son, well, what do you want to do when you grow up? I want to run a petting zoo. But would it be an evil petting zoo?
Classic.
That's one of the few people that just doesn't make bad movies.
Now I got
Yeah.
paint all over my fingers.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Which one?
Love Guru.
And I forgot
I
Oh my
don't
god,
know
Love
that one.
Guru is so bad.
I don't know that one.
God, what a train wreck.
Okay.
What, Love Guru? Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh
Donnie,
boy.
Ronnie,
That's or Cat in the Hat.
Cat in the Hat was bad.
Oh,
save Donnie. Save an hour and a half or 2 hours or whatever it is of your life. Just don't bother.
Don't watch Love
I'll
Guru.
take y'all's word on it.
Keep your
How's that?
rose-colored glasses on. Don't watch Love Guru.
Kind of like trying to unsee the Star Wars Christmas special.
I think it was worse than that, to be honest. Chewbacca's family was not as disturbing as Love Guru.
Well, if you think about
Well,
it,
the Star Wars Christmas special was more just sad than it was bad, you know? You're just sitting there watching it going,
Grab.
the same guy wrote this that wrote the movies? Really?
Well, if you think about it too, Mike Myers has not done much of anything since Love Guru.
No, he
Yeah.
retired. There's a reason. I think he wanted to spend more time with his family.
I thought that was Jack Black.
Jack Black
Well,
has a family?
We're not missing him either.
That's why Rick Moranis retired.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, but Rick Moranis retired on the high note. You know, I mean, he had Ghostbusters and My Blue Heaven. My Blue Heaven.
The Three Amigos was funny.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
God, I hate that movie.
I love that movie.
I find nothing funny about that.
You know what? It seems like me and Steve are in the same camp. Steve Martin,
No, we're not.
honestly, is
I
just.
like Steve Martin.
Oh no, I'm not. No.
Oh, well,
Even
Steve
Father of the
Martin
Bride.
Steve
Steve
Martin?
Martin can play a banjo like there's no tomorrow. Like
Oh my God, he's
rocked that.
phenomenal. Well, he can play more than just a banjo.
I've never
But
seen him
that's
play
a
anything
specialty.
else other than that.
No, that he can play other things, but that's his specialty. But Steve Martin's, well, he's 50-50 for every something good he put out. There's some bad ones, but
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
And this
think-
chair. That's all I need.
I think Chevy
And
Chase
this
also
remote,
like.
and this remote, this chair, and this remote. That's all I need.
What was that one scene with him and John Candy in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles? Those aren't
Those
pillows.
aren't pillows.
Kept my hands real warm last night.
You're right. Oh my gosh.
All right.
They don't make movies like that anymore.
They're not
Oh, there's a
allowed
lot of movies
to.
they can't make anymore. You think they can make Blazing Saddles today? Oh,
Tropic
No.
Thunder.
Yeah, oh my God. Blazing Saddles.
Airplane.
Oh,
Oh
hell
my
no.
God, no! They can't make Blazing Saddles or
no
Airplane
way.
ever again. Nope.
Relax, relax. It's okay. I know Ebonics.
No. I speak jive.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Excuse me.
That was
fellas.
all from the mind
Excuse
of
me,
Mel Brooks,
students.
wasn't it?
Yeah, I speak jive. Can I help?
No, Airplane, wasn't that the Farrelly brothers? Or something like that?
Airplane? That was way before the Farrelly brothers.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I had. What did he have? He had the fish. Check, please. That wasn't Airplane. That was Spaceballs.
Oh no! On Airplane, the greatest thing is when Leslie Nielsen is. They're like, well, there was steak and there was fish. That's right. I had the pork chops or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, come on. You ever been in a plane before? No. You ever been in a cockpit before? No. You ever seen a grown man naked before?
Yeah.
Yeah. pretty sure
Oh,
they
dear.
would never fly today.
Nope. Not happening.
That guy that has the drinking problem and he splashes it in his face all the time.
Lloyd
Yeah.
Bridges.
Was it Airplane or Airplane 2 where the guy was shaving in the bathroom and they have all the turbulence and it just comes out and he's got toilet paper stuck all over his face, and
I think that was Airplane, wasn't it?
I thought it was the first one, but I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I think it
that
was.
Airplane because Airplane 2, wasn't that where they were in the space shuttle?
Yeah.
With Captain Kirk, he made a special appearance.
Yeah. Why are these lights not blinking in sequence?
Sir, we don't have a bridge. Damn it, why aren't I told these things?
Okay. Why is this so hard to put on?
Because you're the one putting it on.
Oh my
Ta-dum,
God! These little girders are a nightmare. Maybe I need to use medium CA instead of thin.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Blazing
I guess.
Saddles. Bill says
Medium CA is for when you want to glue two parts together. Thin
Yes.
CA is for when you want to glue all of the parts together to your finger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
what is Meet the Feebles? Feebles?
Ian,
Bill?
meet the Fablemans. I think
This is what you
autocorrect
should
might
be
have.
using.
Okay.
That would have got him on that one.
How come I'm
Blazing
seeing no
Saddles.
chat?
I have this.
Spaceballs.
Netflix just
Medium.
released Mel Brooks's History of the World Part 2.
I know. I got to watch that.
Ooh.
It's pretty funny. It's a series.
Oh, is it fun? You saw it?
I've had stuff going in the background all day.
I didn't want to see it with you or anything.
No, he watched it without you.
Oh,
it,
somebody's butt hurt.
Yes, I did.
She's Netflix Q cheating on you, buddy.
It happens.
I watch a ton of stuff without him.
Okay. I guess I'll go medium CA for the next part. My God, these girders. Not the most fiddly thing I've ever done.
I'm going to hear the word girders in my sleep.
Thanks. Oh,
Ian's going to
that
dream
left kicker
about
drive.
girders tonight.
Depends on what I take to go to sleep.
At least it'll replace the word track in our heads.
He can finally stop dreaming about stowage.
And stowage, too, yeah.
Yeah, stowage and track links.
Cruel.
Right, so I did that.
Get it.
I can nail it.
I gotta let some of that kicker dry. I gotta ask for some updates about Johnny 5.
You still haven't got yours?
No, he's got a ton of orders, that guy. I told him, I said, me and Steve, the order that came right after me, I said,
Steve and I.
please. Sorry, Steve and I. Steve and I, orders in the opposite of what I said. We would love to have our Johnny 5s for Wonderfest to display with Todd's Johnny 5 in all 3 variations to show off in the luxury box above home plate.
What did he say? Shit happens?
No. He was very optimistic that we'll have them well before June. Yeah, he said he was very optimistic. I haven't messaged him since. I trust the guy implicitly because Todd had no issues whatsoever. So it's not like I'm going to be one of those crazy customers hounding him. But I may ping him, and be like, "Hey, bud, how's it going?"
Hey, buddy.
That's all. Hey, buddy.
He's not going to hound him. He's just going to constantly bug him.
Yeah, he'll ruin it for all of us.
Oh, dear God. No, I'm actually a very nice person online. I'm not one of those psychos.
Lies. All lies.
Wait a minute. Aren't we
Lies.
online right now?
Unless you're Walgreens pharmacy, I'm not a jackass.
What did
They're a bunch of
what
screw-ups
did they
over
do to
there.
you?
They just can't do anything right.
They gave him his drugs.
Wait till you move to if you move to Atlanta and you try to fill a prescription, just good luck. Godspeed.
I have no problem with Walgreens Pharmacy.
Yeah, because you don't live in Atlanta.
Where you
Basically every
Nissan actually has their own pharmacy that's ran by Walgreens. And you get a little more discount there.
Oh, and for all the worksite injuries they have?
Yeah.
They even included the Compass Tower.
All they hand out is clotting solutions and Vicodin. Like, get back to painting.
So you went in there and you're like, this is not cocaine.
Right?
It's not what I asked for.
I was promised the good stuff. This is not cocaine.
These little girders don't have a lot to grab onto. Jeez Louise.
No, they don't.
Oh my God, it's just jumping all over the place.
Oh my god.
I need something.
Flashing.
You know, people can say whatever they want to say about their $500 custom Micron Iwatas, but I love my Sotar.
They make a very nice airbrush.
I
from what
love
I've
my
seen.
$45 Amazon 5-year-old airbrush.
Somebody's got to.
No shit.
You're welcome, Eric.
Thank you. I was going to do that. I was just letting it cool.
All right, so the deuce.
Doobie doobie doo.
What are you smoking?
Doobie doobies.
You're smoking the Doobie Brothers?
I don't think that means what you think it means. How's it coming, Steve? That was a heck of a sigh.
Yeah.
He's probably thinking, why am I hanging out with these guys again?
No, Steve's from the north. That's how we sigh.
You lot haven't seen Met the Feebles, a double triple X version of Sesame Street. Oh,
What?
Oh,
X-rated the
Is that
Sesame
like-
Street.
is that like a weird version of Fraggle Rock with adult
Okay,
content?
I don't even want to think about that.
I don't know. Tell me more. I mean,
That gives
Well,
Big
Todd's
Bird a
interested,
whole new
clearly.
meaning.
Tell me more. What is this?
Ian, just push the button and do our ears a favor. Builds likes you.
Oh, Bill, you're awesome. Got an angry Aussie. They're the best.
You know, for a long time, I thought Aussies were like Canadians. They were nice, but I watched.
No,
Aussie
God,
followers.
no.
They're not nice.
They're
No.
a saucy bunch in Aussie. Down under,
Wait.
yeah. It's
Hey, when
God,
you
it-
live in a country with wildlife like Australia has,
Todd, have you not met Gilly?
Yeah.
Gilly's not Australian.
No, but he's Canadian.
Nah,
he's
He's
an
not
angry
sorry.
Canadian.
no, he's too mean to be Canadian.
He's Canadian and he's not sorry.
He's sorry, not sorry.
Oh no, he's not sorry that he's not sorry.
He's not
I've
sorry
seen that.
for anything at all, ever.
I need some more white paint.
I've got some. You need me to email it to you?
Please? I ran out of Reaper white paint. I need to order some.
Hey, Eric, you got that RX already built up?
Yep.
Hey, big yourself, I guess. Let's see
No.
that high new.
I
Let's see
wonder
the high
how
new
Tamiya
Gundam.
would mix with Reaper.
I wouldn't risk it, but you can try.
Build says, Mark, I sent you a link.
No one wants to big Eric
One.
so he can see the high new Gundam.
Eric can bring
Hang
him
on,
actually-
hang on.
It's actually a
No,
pretty
there you
nice
go.
kit once built up. Eric, come on, get your
Oh, nice.
get your ass over to your workbench and show us this thing.
Oh, that's cool.
Same scale, but that guy, I noticed this dude's like bigger.
No, the high new is a much bigger mecha than the RX-78. Put him up to the camera. Bring it up close. Come on.
Let's see it.
Hang on.
Pull your thumb out of your butt, grab the model, and show it to us.
Gotta get the one I did years ago. The Astray Red.
I have yet to build a Gundam.
They're fun. I didn't think I'd like it, but it was fun.
I built
They're-
Optimus.
No, the Gundam kits are great. They're just they snap together beautifully. They need very little work.
The
You can paint them if
articulation.
you want, but you don't really need to.
Yeah, I would have to paint them.
It's even got the boosters underneath the calf muscle.
Yeah. Yeah, that is probably those entry grades. Really, they're really nice. I mean, a high grade back in the day, you'd be like putting stickers on for the little the V in the crotch area there.
What?
But that's actually color separated plastic that's layered.
This was my
Yeah, I have
first
a-
one.
Okay, right?
I have an Astray blue frame in my office somewhere.
I got this
Must have used it for
geez,
something.
4 or 5 years ago. I was like, wow, this is
Oh,
good.
look
They
like
went
it.
together. I love the articulation, but
Cool.
starting to get a
So-
collection. I got one more Gundam left to do.
I just posted in the Discord a link to Meet the Feebles.
Oh
Or,
god.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
You posted
me
a
too.
triple. You posted an X-rated thing.
In Discord, it's okay.
Well, it's a private group, so I mean, kind of open season there.
Well, that's what Bill or Alex posted to me.
I think I'll
So
just
now-
leave it in Discord.
Yeah, put it in Discord and let everybody suffer. Poor Gilly, who's not on the stream right now, I don't think. He's going to see that link and go watch it. But what the hell is this?
Oh, he's gonna be so traumatized. Poor guy.
He's gonna get ambushed. That Puritan Canadian.
What the hell is this shit? I need bacon.
Eh? His wife will be standing behind him when he clicks on the link, and she'll be like, "What are you doing?"
Are these the guys you hang out with?
Yeah.
Is Gilly coming to Wonderfest?
I don't think
No,
so.
the airfare.
No,
the airfare would be like $7,000.
No, he said he's not going.
No.
Yeah, but
No.
he had that 7,000 Canadian, which means it's like $12.
Ah, true.
Poor guy's not even here to defend himself.
Poor Gilly. Sorry, not sorry, as Gilly says.
Todd, have you ever reached out to Kalen? I'm surprised he's never on here.
I don't know what he's up to. I know he's still doing his physical therapy, but I don't know. He's he's absolutely in our Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a lot of, we have, Wayne's in our Discord.
Where's Kalen located?
Builds
California.
can join.
Northern California.
Builds is
Oh,
got on the
California.
Discord.
No wonder he doesn't. No, he's California. They don't work.
I think he's a volunteer firefighter, but I don't know if that's his main job or.
No, I think he works at a school.
Oh, my condolences. That's like a minefield. A school in California.
I think he's in the maintenance department or something. He's not like.
Oh, a
Yeah,
teacher. Okay, then he's very lucky.
Yeah, I think he's a key carrier. I'm not sure, but
A key carrier. Are you the key master? No, I'm just the janitor. I am the gatekeeper. Yeah, go back to class. I don't want a lawsuit.
When I was, I used to be IT at a dealership chain for a long time.
Ooh,
And
that's fun.
they would always have me. So across the street was Xavier Prep School. It was a female prep school, like high school, basically. And we would give them cars. We would let them borrow cars for their driver's training,
all right. So this is
like driver's ed.
Yeah.
And I used to have to run over across the street because it was just across the street. I'd run over across the street when we needed to replace the plates because, you know, the tags expire. So we had to bring them new plates and get new dealer plates. And I went over there, and there was only one guy that worked the whole place. He was just the janitor. And I said, what's it like working at a school where it's just nothing but a bunch of, you know, high school teenagers? And he goes, hell.
Yeah.
He goes, this is the worst because they all try to tease him because they know that they can get him to, like, look. He'll get in trouble. So they just constantly would torture him and torture him and torture him. And I'm like, that's not nice.
Save the pieces.
One of the guys at work, his wife was a teacher for, I don't know, 50 years, something like that. She finally bailed out a couple of years ago. She says it's just a nightmare now.
I mean, it's a lot of babysitting at this point, isn't it? So the parents can go to work?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
And that's not right.
So the parents are hard to deal with. And
Because their kid can never do that bad thing. Can't be my kid. It's got to be a bad teacher.
everybody's the wrong spot at the wrong time.
My kid is an angel.
Always hated that.
Oh my God, this last piece of photo etch is gonna drive me up a freaking wall.
Surely not.
Get in
Don't
there,
call me
you
Shirley.
little son of a bitch.
Hey, at least it's not stowage, right?
Yeah.
Would you rather be doing stowage right now?
Yes, honestly. Just for God's sake, go in your home. Are you too good for your home?
Guys, read the chat. I don't know if you want to be putting it on the screen, though.
Peter Jackson made Meet the Feebles. The best bit is when the walrus smashing the hippopotamus from behind. Oh my God.
Oh dear Lord.
What?
What is going on in the chat? Don't
I
click that.
wanted to think that maybe Australia would be a fun place to go, and they all sound crazy.
Hippocampus? No, he said hippocampus, not hippopotamus.
I don't think that's what he meant.
Yeah, I know, but it sounds even weirder because
Smashing
That
his
wasn't what
brain
he
from
meant.
behind?
Yeah.
Yes,
No.
Lemur, I'm painting dragon wings.
I got to reinforce some of these girders. This is not good.
What are you reinforcing, Ian?
I'm putting a little crazy glue on the back side of these girders to try to give them a little bit better purchase on these little thin pieces of plastic. Just need a little extra CA.
They actually stick pretty good once you get them in place.
Yeah, but there's just
Lever wants
not.
to know
They're
if
not.
you made your own storage or did you buy it?
Oh, the stowage. No, it's mostly value gear stowage for my tanks. They make really nice stuff. It's very affordable.
He says, "Can you make a video just on stowage?"
Oh dear God, I'll kill myself. Do you want to see me commit suicide on YouTube live on camera?
Oh, that's too good. That's too good.
Oh my God.
Ian, you would probably get 1,500 likes.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing. If I was just doing a video of nothing but like painting stowage and slitting my wrists, it would probably be demonetized for the blood, but I would get the most views ever, for sure.
Yeah, it'll be your best and last video.
Yeah. Yeah, go out on a
on
high
top,
note
man.
Go out on, yeah, exactly. Go out on top. Just oh, and of course this last girder, it's crooked.
Of course.
I have to snap her off. Nope. Ah, Oh, geez, Lemur. Killing me, buddy.
I'm new to armor. Wants to learn from the best. Bloody tablet. It was meant to be hippopotamus.
Lemur, if you want to learn from the best, you're asking the wrong YouTuber. But yeah, Value Gear makes some fantastic resin stowage. At least, well, particularly for more World War II and slightly post-war stuff. If you want more modern stowage for like a 16 scale Abrams, then there's I think it's Tactical Gear. They basically are mostly just selling on eBay. But they make some very nice products as well.
Are these American companies, Ian, or are these like overseas?
Tactical Gear is in Florida, and Value Gear is somewhere else in the United States.
Oh, right on.
They have
Oh,
V
you know what?
Modeler. I'm not sure where they're located.
We were talking about the Johnny 5. His wheels fell off.
What, the rear wheels?
The whole side things, like, you know, because the whole thing is magnetic.
Yeah.
And the magnets stay stuck to his body, and the wheels fell off. So I need to re-epoxy it. It looks like.
Oh, the magnet came out of the 3D
Oh, they
print?
fell off the magnet?
Yeah, the magnet came out of the glue.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, it's not anything on him. That's just.
Well, it's a 3D print, and I mean, it's glued together. It's really a very static.
It sticks very well to the metal, not so much to the resin.
It looks freaking awesome, though.
It looks sick. I have it out in my living room. And I
Your
saved the
appliance
box
repair
so I can
person
pack it up very
catch on to
nicely and bring it to Wonderfest.
Well, yeah, the packaging looked great when it got shipped.
Oh, I'll pack it up and bring it in like a backpack. It ain't going in cargo.
Are
Mine
you
will just
trying
be
to imply
riding
that you
comfortably in
don't
the
trust
trunk of my
the
4Runner.
airline?
Just be happy, everybody, that Donnie paints Nissans and not Boeings.
You trying to say I can't paint?
Nope.
Don't piss off
Didn't
the
say that.
Southerner now.
Yeah, I know. I'll have Bo and Luke come down and kick me in the shins.
Nah, I'll just bring my pit bull.
I got 2 bulldogs.
That is fantastic.
Yeah, but it takes 3 bulldogs to equal 1 pit bull.
Oh, this is great.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
but-
sorry. I got 2 bulldogs and an Italian wife that loves her bulldogs.
Yeah, but Donnie, Jack will just fall asleep and drool on him.
Shh, don't tell him that.
Hey, Donnie, my bulldogs will just jump all over you and try to lick you.
Don't lick me there.
Oh, well, the girl, she'll lick him everywhere. If you don't want to be around my girl bulldog if you're naked.
You know,
Like,
I
do
think
not-
it's hilarious the way that people try to lump, you know, like, oh, he's so-and-so breed, so he's this way, you know. He's a pit bull, so he's mean or whatever. I've had 2 different pit bulls. One of them would eat anybody alive that tried to touch my daughter. Literally.
That's a good dog.
The second
Yeah.
one doesn't give 2 shits about anything.
Sounds about right. A guy I worked for back in the day, he had the hugest, most terrifying looking Rottweiler. And you know the Rotties, like the Rottweiler is the classic rip your throat out dog, eat children dog, like scary movie attack
I
dog.
love Rottweilers.
And
Yeah,
I got to his
Rottweilers are
house,
awesome.
and this 120-something pound Rottweiler came running up to me. I was like, ah! And the thing's like,
Right?
ripped a huge fart and then just tried to lick me everywhere. It was like pawing at me, like, pet me, buddy, pet me. It was constantly farting and like and like pawing at me for petting and licking. I was just like, oh, what a sweet, oh dear God, what's that smell? And he goes, oh, he's really nice, but yeah, he farts a lot. That's the most deadly part of that particular Rottweiler was the gas.
We had a dog when I was a kid. Great Dane German Shepherd Mastiff mix.
Could you get
No.
any bigger dog? That's basically a horse, isn't it?
Did it have a saddle?
He was not a small dog. And I was 10 years old when he got out of the fence yard, and he went running across the football field behind the house. He was a very smart dog, too, because every kid in the neighborhood was chasing him, and they all went up one way, and I was the only one cutting straight across the football field. And he came full tilt at me, got about an inch and a half from my chest, locked up his chest or locked up his shoulder, and hit me square in the chest with all 150 pounds of him. I lay on the ground thinking I was dying, and this dog is licking my face. He's like, "Are you dead?"
Don't die on me. Who's going to give me treats?
Ooh, look at all that photo etch.
Nice.
Well, the funny thing was that the rest of the kids in the neighborhood were able to catch him because he stood over me, licking me, going, "Are you dead?" But he was a great dog.
Our next door neighbor had a Great Dane that I absolutely hated.
Yeah.
Well, Great Danes are either really good dogs or they're really stupid.
Well, see, the thing is, they got that Great Dane, and for about 6 months or 8 months, something like that, had absolutely no problem out of him. And then my daughter got a dog from a girl that she works with that was half German Shepherd and half Blue Heeler. And, I mean, this thing was like maybe a month and a half old when she got it. I mean, it was tiny. It weighed 6 or 8 pounds. And we were out in the backyard with Jack and this little puppy, walking them. And for whatever reason, this Great Dane that's been over there in his own backyard for months just decides, hey, I'm going to go eat that puppy. And he jumps the fence, runs over, picks up the puppy in his mouth, at which point Jack just lost his mind and tried to eat a Great Dane.
It's funny.
And from that point forward, every time I went outside with Jack, the Great Dane would jump the fence, get his ass kicked, and go back home.
God.
Every day. And it's like, do you not learn? Are you stupid?
Now,
And that was one of the things with Bido, was he loved other animals. We got a kitten one time.
Jack did too, until that Great Dane tried to eat Knives, Jazzy's little puppy.
Well, the Great Dane may not have been trying to eat the puppy. He may have been just trying to play with the puppy.
Exactly.
Because,
Oh, no. He picked this puppy up. There was nothing hanging out of his mouth but its tail.
well, Bido, unfortunately, for one of the kittens we got at the time, Bido loved to play with the cat and played with the cat all night long. And the cat didn't survive. And I know what you're talking about, because was it Tyson, when we first got Cody? Tyson thought, yay, let's play with this dog. He grabbed Cody, and Tyson's Cody's a Pomeranian, a small one. Tyson is a French Bulldog Boston Terrier mix. And Tyson grabbed Cody by the head, shook him, and let go. And Cody was sailing across the room off the bed and plowed head first into the wall.
Ouch.
And, well, my wife and I are both like, Tyson, oh my God, you just killed that dog. No, Cody, I picked up Cody, and Cody was like, I'm going to fucking kill you. Cody has had an attitude ever since then. All right, who's blow drying their hair?
Hey. I'll back up from my mic.
Yeah. You don't have to do it for me. I'm going to call it a night, guys. I got to let this layer of paint dry, and I got 3 others to put on this thing tomorrow before I move on to the next roof. So,
Yeah, I think I'm calling it.
Well, have a good evening there, bud.
Yep. You guys
Should I turn on
too?
the lights on the Titanic before I go? I got all the cabins enclosed.
Yes.
Please do. I want to see it.
Yep.
Right, give me 1 second.
Too slow. Hey, Ian.
Yeah.
It's kind of odd. The entry grade has decals, but the high grade that I just statted has stickers, but no decals.
No
Isn't the
decals?
high grade supposed to be like, I don't know.
Better?
The high grade is supposed to be a step up from the entry grades, but the entry grades, they really did a good job. But that Ashtray Red frame is probably like a 10-plus-year-old model, and that High New Gundam is like a year and a half old.
It seems to me that the grades in the Bandai Gundam kits simply denote size.
No, yes, and no. Ooh,
Oh wow!
Look at that!
Oh,
what are those little battery-powered, like
Oh,
Christmas
that
light
is
type
cool.
Yeah,
things?
they're just little tea lights.
it doesn't have a hull.
Yeah.
That explains why
It has no
Christmas
hull. It has no hull down below yet. No.
Yeah, that explains why it's saying.
How many different Titanics do you have at this point?
Oh, this is my 3rd.
That's all?
That is cool looking though. Especially for just a 3D puzzle.
Yeah,
I mean, some model kits have
paper
worse
puzzle.
light leaks than that.
It's just a paper puzzle kit.
Todd, you said this is your 3rd. You have the patchwork and this one. What's
And
the
the Lego
third
one.
The Lego.
Oh.
But you know what? This is surprisingly accurate. I mean, they have, they have the little compass tower. They have the engine room vents. Obviously, the funnels haven't gone on. This is 2nd-class entrance elevator tower.
You froze.
Here's the main glass. I'm surprised that's not some kind of clear plastic so the light would show up through it.
There is no plastic in that model though.
No, I know, but it'd be nice because you'd think that the grand staircase, which is underneath this dome, would be in there. But
okay, that was my.
They
question,
have
though.
the bowed ceiling of the reading room, which is right here. I mean, they did surprisingly accurate.
It does look good. Really
It is
good.
a nice build.
I will. I'll finish it up, and it's not like it looks like it's bleeding through, but this is actually light coming out the windows.
Oh, that's
There's no light going through the foam core.
Yeah, you can see just a little bit coming out under the walls.
Yeah. I mean, you can't seal the wall completely, so it's
but it's not bad.
You can try really, really hard and kind of get it in there, and have a little more luck. But I mean, and for a paper puzzle, it
looks good.
The bridge is very lit, but shouldn't be. But that's okay. No, I think it came. It's fun, and I created all this tonight, so
Did the lights come with it?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
That
it was
is
just
cool.
like that one he did. What was it? It was some pirate ship.
Oh, the Black Pearl.
No, it was God. What was it? No, it was
the
another
Queen's
one.
Revenge. The Queen and Revenge.
The Flying Dutchman. Wasn't
the
that the one you
Dutchman.
did?
Oh, that one's sick because it's got the green lights in it.
Yes. I love that one.
Yeah, it looks really cool.
It's fun.
I'll have to do something like that on the Dutchman when I build it, the wooden one.
Hey, Todd.
Yeah.
Now you need to get the 1/200 scale trumpeter Titanic.
Oh God, no! I've seen all that thing is like working on the 350 Polar Lights Enterprise.
It's not that bad.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
But there's a lot of
Todd
cool
says,
design.
uh-huh.
There's some interesting cool design things. Like I don't know if you can see it, but see that they cut slits in this deck to let the lights underneath shine up through so it lights the deck. I'm like, that's kind of cool. And the way they wrapped, a lot of these foam core, the edges aren't very strong and they don't line up quite right. These have been lining up perfectly and they overlap them, so there's no light leak between the walls. Like,
yep,
they did a really good job with this one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The only place you can see light leaks is where they sit down onto the deck.
Yeah.
Where the roof sits down on top of the walls, there's no light leak at all.
Yeah. Like, it's not coming around the edges of the roofs here because the roofs are all sunken in with the raised railing. I'm like, they did a really good job with this.
Yeah, they did.
By the way, everybody, Todd says roofs instead of roofs.
Roofs?
At
He's
least
a
you can
rough.
say R.
He's a rough.
These are roofs.
Roughs.
Get up on the roof.
The roof.
I also say breakfast instead of breakfast. I say it so fast it just comes out as breakfast, like without a K.
Breakfast.
And I also say
Hey,
hot
Todd.
dog. I don't know why.
Todd, have you
Instead of
been to
hot
that
dog.
crazy breakfast place near Scottsdale?
Like biscuits or something? There's a couple of them up there.
No, it's like bougie, but it's like
everything in Scottsdale
tried-
is bougie. You took me to the bougiest Mexican restaurant I've ever seen.
Oh Jesus! Well, it was near my hotel. That's it was a known quantity. I've been there before. It was
So
good.
I assume this is the light that's going to go across the top. But
do you
down
need
to the
more
front.
lights across the top? Because aren't the lights a lot closer together? Like a lot more of them on the real ship.
The real Titanic had no lights on the radio string, so I don't know what these are for.
Oh,
They're for
like
they're for the radio lights. Or
Yeah.
the,
I'm
radio
thinking of my
lights.
last Norwegian cruise, I guess.
Yeah, those had lights. The Titanic had no lights on the radio.
Hey Todd.
Yeah.
You know that card that's right there on the upper left?
Yeah.
That helps if you need it to pop out the windows and
Yes.
stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what this is for. It's got little pokers to poke the stuff out. But guess what also works really well? My soft nodes, needle nodes, and they're much faster.
See how you are?
And guess what? This one will wear out. Any cubic one.
Not before you finish that model.
I mean, I can read. It does say hole puncher right here on the sticker.
I wasn't sure if you could.
No,
Looks
I didn't
like
use it on my
Bill
last
is
one
back
because
building the
my
Britannic
rounded
from
tweezers
Kill
really well.
Hatchet.
And Bilge, before I jump off here, yes, I'm going to watch Feebles. Don't know if I'm going to watch it tonight or tomorrow morning, but I will watch it at some point. All right,
Bill
guys.
just doing.
And then the
Titanic
FBI knocks
sister
on your
ship.
door.
That's okay.
Well, everybody can say good night unless unless people are staying.
No, this is a good
Oh,
stopping
I got
point.
some
can finish
primer on it
Sunday.
there, Ian.
Yeah.
If
All those
I
little photo etch girders.
So, that looks good.
Nice. Wait, I think I saw a spot of brass on this side.
I don't think so. I'm checking. I'm double checking.
I made you look, though, didn't I?
You're a jerk. That's why.
Yeah, and?
But if anything, the girders add some structural integrity to the roof, to the roof. A little bit, like with bracing it. It gives
Ian,
it
with
some.
With that brass
better-
photo etch, you go ahead and keep telling yourself that.
Oh,
It looks pretty awesome, actually. All the little brass bits.
Yeah, they
really,
did.
they really add some
It's
nice.
just those freaking guardrails.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to the guardrails. Those should be infuriating. I won't do those on camera for sure.
Why not?
because I'll break them and bend them and mangle them. I'll put them on and then I'll bring it up and like, I got the railings done and I hated them all.
You'll yell, you'll scream, you'll cry a little bit. That's okay. We want to see all that.
Yeah. This is the most photo etch of any kit I've ever built. Like, this is an insane amount of photo etch for me. It's cray cray. Oof. So much photo etch. Okay. Well,
what have you
Katrina,
got done, Steve?
What's that?
What have you got done?
Well, I got some more painting done. I got the body done. I got the seat done, cape. I put some. I put the mummy together that comes out of the organ, and I started putting the organ together.
Nice.
Yeah, I painted the head.
Now glue it to his ass since it's pointing at the camera.
What's that?
I said now glue it to his ass because it's pointing at the camera.
No. Yeah. Right there. Yeah, it's getting there.
I've never built any of those old Aurora kits.
You know, I'm doing it more for the special effects than I am, modeling technique. I just want to be able to light it and add the sound to it. And I think there's a rubber band that makes things move. I think I'm going to change it around and put a servo in there. So
that would be cool. How are you going to do the sound effects?
Oh, I'll use a soundboard. Something very similar to.
Is it one of the ones where you just like put a sound in it and then push a button, it plays it?
Well, it can be, I don't have one here. Yeah, but it's about, I don't know, maybe about this big, like this. It's very small. I'll probably put an Arduino in there somewhere that it can play one sound just by touching something, but it's real easy to hook up to an Arduino, so I'm probably going to do that so it can work the lights and the organ.
Is it like a DF player?
Yeah, but much simpler, and it's also got a built-in amp and it's got speaker connect. Oh, it's the same thing as a DF, but it doesn't take it. It doesn't need a memory card. It's got memory built onto it. It's very small. Nice. I wish I had one to. Oh, here. Well, I don't know. Hold on one sec.
By the way, Todd, I need to get with you sometime and you can show me how to hook up that DF player using just the one resistor you were talking about.
There it is right there.
Oof, that's tiny.
Oh, that's tiny.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's about the size of a DF player, maybe a little bit smaller.
Oh, it's smaller than it's about half the size. But what I like is it's got onboard memory, so I don't have to worry about a SD card. And it's got transmit, receive. It's got the busy line. It's got everything I need. And like I said, it's got DAC output and it's got a speaker output. So.
And it's made in China, so that's cool.
Yeah, it sure is. That's why I could buy 100 of them for like $3.
It costs less than that bottle of Tamiya Extra Thin for $4.89.
What I really like about it is it doesn't need a resistor on the transmit and receive like the DF Mini or the DF player. That it's always a pain in the neck wiring a resistor in the transmit and receive. This one doesn't need it.
It needs one in the transmit and the receive?
Well, I usually put one on both. You don't really need it, but I've had some problems. So,
ooh, Donnie, look at those wings.
Yeah,
Those are nice.
Oh,
those are nice.
Yeah,
very nice.
That's
awesome.
Nice.
You're gonna do some little scorch marks around the holes through the wings.
Yeah, and in the little recesses and stuff.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And then I'll paint, all the scales and
Is that
stuff red.
cast or is that 3D printed?
It's cast.
Is
wow.
That's Reaper, right? That's a Reaper dragon?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's actually a type of PVC.
Yep.
It's PVC with rubberizer added in it so it's flexible.
Wow.
Build says bloody awesome, mate.
Thank you.
Katrina's like already cleaning up for the night. She's so tidy.
No, I clean as I go.
Muted. Yeah. Oh, it's like my wife when we're cooking. She's like, "Oh, I want to clean as I go." I'm like, "No, you're gonna burn the food." I just make a huge mess, feed you, and then deal with the fallout afterwards.
What are we looking at, Buck?
Roof. All
The roof is on fire.
Whoever was running the tar mop on that job needs to stop drinking.
But now I gotta do the 3 colors on the tiles, and then tomorrow I should be working on this side.
You're gonna do a little bit of like some sort of sand sprinkled over it to give it texture.
Yeah, well, what goes on, not really sand texture. What it's going to be is the way the colors are just kind of thrown on there.
Okay.
Because literally, it shows the way you do the colors. You just kind of take the brush and go dab it down.
Oh, you stipple.
Oh, you stipple it.
Yep, the whole thing with 3. Well, first with green, then with ochre, and then fill in with the terracotta.
Nice.
Looking forward to seeing that.
Yeah, after 10 years, this thing is closing in on being done.
Finally.
Yes.
Hopefully my enterprise doesn't take that long.
15 for your enterprise.
Oh, Jesus.
There we go.
Katrina's on the big screen.
Katrina!
Why?
Well, where's your yeah, there we go.
Got some things together. These are like wrenches, screwdrivers.
Did you paint those?
Oh,
Yes. Yeah.
Excellent.
Oh no, is that stowage? Oh dear God. Stowage. I'm triggered.
And I got the tanks primed and the shelf and the toolbox.
Oh, nice.
So
Do you scuba, Lubin?
what is that?
Oh, you don't know the scuba? You scuba?
No, I don't scuba.
He's talking about the tanks.
Oh no. It's a
It
garage.
was the movie with Ben Stiller, and scuba, Lubin?
Nobody knows, Ian.
Oh,
Nobody
this
knows
is
that
the little-
movie. Oh,
This is the model car that goes in the garage. Of the
that's tiny.
Wait a minute. I gotta. So
Yeah, I just started painting the roof. That's all.
Oh my God.
It's like it's like a
Why
little
is it so small?
Because it's a model car that's in a model.
It's a model car on the
Model.
Yeah.
Inception.
Oh no.
Oh wait, there you go.
It's Inception. Yes.
Modelception.
That is so cool.
Right?
Model Inception.
A model and a model. That is too cool.
Very cool.
Like Grimace eating a hamburger.
Oh God.
Are you gonna make like a little McDonald's wrapper with a half-eaten burger?
Oh, that'd be cool.
Or 6-pack.
Yeah.
6-pack of what?
Beer.
MGD.
I still got a
MGD.
whole other kit that has
Root
more
beer.
tools and things to do. Yeah.
Nah, 6-pack of Guinness.
The one thing it doesn't have, they don't have a parts washing station. It's very disappointing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. I was
have to have that in the
thinking about
garage.
putting that in mine.
Yeah. You need a parts washer. But I have a soda machine. I mean,
Lemur says,
Lemur asked who makes the kit.
ATM or AMT. Sorry.
Who'd you say?
Yeah.
The first acronym in every woman's brain, ATM.
Not
Oh
mine.
my god! See now Steve has to print that out to put that in your garage.
Besides,
Yeah.
the number one
ATM
knowledge my
in
wife's
the
had,
garage.
besides my SSN, is the closest ATM.
Todd, where did you get yours?
My what? My ATM?
No, I would hope your bank, but no, your little 125th.
Oh, the 124th. I just found them on. I think they're on Amazon.
Oh.
Hang on. I have them right here.
The people.
The people
I
are
thought he had
the
tools also.
The people are the stuff.
Or little, yeah, there's other little things in there. Like
This is made by Phoenix Toys. It's 124 scale, and it's got like little wrap tires and an acetylene torch and a jack and a battery and tool set and
tires.
Because this has little tires wrapped in paper.
Mm-hmm.
But I got
the acetylene tanks don't look 24 scale, but some of the
I don't know. But there's like a little
they could be
They're
5-gallon
tanks.
acetylene tanks.
Well, I got this
they
one,
could be mini
and then-
tanks.
No, true.
They don't have to be full height tanks.
And it's all just
Not every acetylene tank is 6 feet tall.
It's all called hobby gear because I got this one, which is construction, because it has like buckets and a cooler and cables and an igloo and a bunch of tools.
Ouch.
I like that.
And then this one was the camping set. I don't have any need for like lawn chairs and stuff, but it had extra coolers and more tools. This is all for the fire truck diorama, you know.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Okay.
But the mechanic one, they definitely have a lot of this stuff on the truck. So gas cans and little generators and
Yeah.
Lemur was also saying Fujimi makes a lot of garage accessories for 24 scale.
Oh. Have to check that out.
Yep, you can get those on Amazon as well. I've seen those.
Who's next?
That's it.
Oh,
I think we're done.
We're done.
All right. I will, like I said, I'm going to finish up what I'm doing here, and then I am going to go work on the intro. And if I get the intro done and get the demo loading, then I will, I'll stream tomorrow at, well, it'll be 11 o'clock my time. When did you guys change your times?
Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay.
This weekend.
So 1 o'clock your time. I'll try to get on by 11.
Yeah, I think Congress is working on the Daylight Something Act to allow states to basically say, nope, we don't want to do this anymore. And
Well, they already allow them to do that.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it has to go. It has to go through the Senate and Congress, the federal. Even if a state votes on it, it still has to go to the federal government for approval.
Yeah, but there's already several states that don't, like North Dakota.
Yeah. No,
but they went through the process.
There's only 2 states that do, and that's Hawaii and Arizona.
That do what?
That don't recognize the daylight savings. They don't change their clocks.
But they went
I
through
thought
the
North
process.
Dakota didn't.
No, they were going to only if what was it? Montana and Minnesota went along with it. Montana said yes. Minnesota said no. We don't want to do it.
There's also a portion of Ohio that doesn't have to do it because of where it sits.
Looks good, Ian.
It's really strange.
Oh,
It's
nice.
just that one portion.
This is going to be
it
the
is
best
kinda
done
strange,
part of my
like the
model.
portion of the state.
It's ridiculous, though, to have some states do it and some states don't.
I
you
agree
know?
with that. Either do it all across
Yeah,
or
no.
don't do it.
Right,
Just
because
kill
half
daylight
the year you're
savings
going to be
time.
at different time, half the year you're going to be the same time.
I agree. Just
Yep,
kill
nope.
DST. Just kill it. You don't need
Kill
it.
it.
Yeah.
Kill DST. We don't need it. I don't want to leap
Now,
forward or
does-
leap back or whichever it is.
Does like the rest of the world do it? Like Europe, do like GMT?
Yep.
Do they bounce ahead and fall back?
Yep.
You know
I
what?
think they
Honestly,
still do.
I think Britain does.
Yeah, UK does.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want nothing to do with that nonsense anymore.
Right?
Like I'm gonna lose an hour of sleep Monday morning. Give me a break. Like more people die of heart attacks and car accidents the first day of it changing forward. Like, come on, you're killing people over here. Get rid of DST. The whole.
It was
forget it.
Saturday night, so it's really Saturday night, Sunday morning.
Whatever. People are still dying.
It does kill people.
If you just randomly woke me up an hour early, I might die.
Really?
Well,
You mean,
if
what
you
you-
know
I think
it's going to happen, you
honestly,
should just go to
there's a
bed an
reason-
hour early.
There's a reason Todd lives in Arizona, because he is not a morning person, as we are all aware already. If you just like jostled Todd out of bed an hour early and threw him in a car in rush hour traffic, he'd have a stroke.
I find
You're
that
not-
so hard to believe. I would think he'd be an early riser. Let's
No,
talk about you while
Todd-
you're not there.
Todd sleeps until like noon every day,
Oh,
apparently.
I wish.
Todd is a morning person. He just goes to sleep after
Yeah,
the morning.
that's correct.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
Todd's a
Todd goes
morning
to bed at
person.
4 in
It's
the
just that
morning.
his morning comes later than our morning.
That's right.
Yeah, Todd has breakfast at 4 a.m. and then goes to sleep for the night.
Yeah, don't be jelly.
Ooh, breakfast.
Ooh. Yeah, if anyone
Well,
wants a
good
good
night,
show,
guys.
come to Georgia and we'll go to Waffle House. Adios, everybody.
See ya.
Later, everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Someone's going to end the stream at some point.
Nobody's doing it.
Oh, jeez.
My computer is
Everybody
slow.
thought somebody.
My computer is like wicked slow. I'm trying to do it and I couldn't.